last session we picked up midway through the council meeting. Aoife finished making her petition for aid. Aelyrin spoke up for herself, introducing herself. They were curious and wanted to know if she actually could speak. She spoke up, introducing herself as a friend to Durgrim, and reiterated the offer Aoife had made that she would stay and teach the students in exchange for safe haven for the Gloamkin. Kazoon asked whether anything had been recovered from the scar, and about whether Durgrim's true rune had been saved. We learned that very little was salvageable, and everything but the pools of lava in the scar have been thoroughly searched. Those were considered too dangerous. There's no knowledge of whether Durgrim's book had special protections on it against fire or not. The council currently assumes that it has been lost. We're already scheming about how to get in the lava pools too. The fact that Aelyrin knew of Durgrim's book in the first place lent weight to our suggestion that she could actually teach the runecasters. Kazoon sent the remaining runecasters to search through what had been salvaged from the scar, and from that they received 3 spell scrolls: Maximilian's Earth and Grass level 2, Stone Shape level 4, and Move Earth level 6. Kazoon also asked about advice about his sister Kathra. Thrain offered his sympathies, but had little advice to give. He said the only contacts Magmahearth has in the Riverlands are merchants, and that he wouldn't necessarily vouch for how trustworthy or capable they were outside of being merchants. Kazoon's instructions to the runecasters: search the remains of the library, search for stories mentioning titans or spirits, search for anything on the bands of creation, and research runes more generally. After the big meeting between all of us, we separated ways. Kazoon had a private meeting with Thrain and Borin. He vouched in that meeting for the character of the Gloamkin. He said they thought they would fit well. He thought they would fit well in Magmahearth. He did express concerns about their long-term integration and pushed for protections that would prevent them from becoming a second class of citizens in the city. Kazoon asked him about the bands of creation. Aoife and Priya had noticed in the main conversation that he had reacted, showed like a little bit of recognition when the bands of creation were mentioned. With Kazoon still, Thrain was evasive, claimed that the name was familiar, but that he couldn't think of where he had heard it from. Kazoon incited that he was not lying, but he wasn't telling the full truth either. He seemed to know more than he was letting on. Kazoon had suspicions that Elda may have mentioned the bands of creation to him. After some deliberation in private with the council, Thrain announced that they would accept the deal and offer safe haven to the Gloamkin. He asked to be connected with Archdruid Eldrin to discuss the specifics, including the possibility of activating teleportation circles to move the Gloamkin back and forth. Once she was accepted into the protection of the Centaur, Aelyrin offered us information about the Titan in Ignixara. Her name is Bromkari, which translates to Blood of the Forge in Centaur. Aelyrin said she had never met her, but knew her through Durgrim. The Gloamkin called her Avise Tuathe, or the Ember of Creation. Also, Aelyrin mentioned that the friendship between Ignixara and Magmahearth lasted as long as Durgrim was alive. In her time, Ignixara had no united leader. Kara showed us our options for protective gear. There are the amulets and armor that she posted in the chat, which is actually ion stones and armor. They're both made of the same volcanic rock. Aoife reached out telepathically to the armor. It was just as full of rage as the ion stone had been. We recalled that Aelyrin and Hyborius had also been very angry. That was above table. I don't think Hyborius nor has let on that he has felt Hyborius' rage.
Yeah, probably not.
But it came across clearly that Aelyrin was very angry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, good.
Thank you, because the armor is made of volcanic rock, it seems likely that it's connected with Bromkari somehow. and that the rage contained within may be hers. As they discussed the Ion Stone, Heath admitted that he had given it to Vayu. Nor was not happy. The armor is inscribed with runes that Kazun did not immediately recognize. Kazun requested a vial of shards of the volcanic rock. He is considering trying to grind them down and use them in a tattoo to see if they convey the same telepathic properties that Aoife's tattoos do. We decided to remain in Magmahearth for a week in order to craft the 2 incredible magical items Josh posted in the chat. That's where we ended things.
The golf clap. Awesome. Thank you so much for that recap. Will everyone please recap for us? I know we all read Kazun's incredible story, and I know Finn. I don't know that we all read that. I know it was sent. But we had a chance to read that. And that Finn sent the stuff that he's been up to. If everyone would recap what they have been doing these past 6 days, camped out in Magmahearth. I will say, I will offer for everyone ahead of time that, let me change a slide real quick. That I know it was at least Kazun's intent to go visit the Scar, and so he and anyone who otherwise went or went with him would have gone and experienced that it is mostly just scorched earth and ash. If you go further in, the further in you go, you eventually hit veins of magma that have remained in the wake of the huge piece that came through. Nothing has been rebuilt on the part of the Scar that reaches into Magmahearth yet, out of reverence and really like mourning, less than for any mechanical reason. And stationed inside, just inside the hall, there is a singer singing a song of mourning around the clock in shifts. So someone will come to take over the song and will join for a few minutes in harmony, and then the person who was there before will bow out and leave, and the person who came to take over will take over the song. So it is sung there consistently in the halls.
That's really cool and also tragic.
That is,
And
that
they've
is
been doing that
next
for
level.
like several weeks now.
That is next level mourning right there. That is like, you don't actually feel sad. You feel sad.
Wow!
If you're not doing this.
You don't feel sad, we feel
We
sad!
feel fucking absolutely abysmally sad.
I think he knocked Andin
got
down.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
I pulled
Oh.
Brandon aside.
Oh yay!
He charmed him several times. He doesn't want another cat.
Is Andin okay?
Oh, he's fine.
Okay, good. He was
They,
like,
they were
he was like,
superficial
"Fuck
charms.
this cat."
Yeah.
That's what
He
he
feels
was.
Andon's playful energy and it's like, come on, don't you want to play?
Don't you also
Um,
want to play?
As you guys do your little thing, can you tell me who got tricked by Priya and Flint to
right.
eat the spicy food?
You might. I don't know if everyone got a chance to read your story, so you might want to
You need
recap
to roll that.
just the
Yeah.
points of the story,
How well
so that
was
they
I?
know.
It's the story of the downtime.
Insist on reading this.
But yeah, do you want to go first
Um,
and recap for everyone, just like the bullet points of what Kazun did while he was
Yeah.
here?
He said that he would like pick up on it, but I feel like he would be the one who would eat it.
No.
Yeah,
My
but-
cousin Flint.
Oh,
would pick
okay.
up on it,
I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
What? This is Flint. I was it's
Yeah.
You're calling him real name right now.
Yeah,
no,
so-
like a best place in the
Oh,
So-
him going by the name Flint.
After,
so
yeah,
they've been-
little bullet points then would just be after the meeting with the council and everything, Kazun, like, the rest of y'all went out, I'm presuming, to get lunch, and Kazun gave Priya directions to a popular restaurant that is
The
like
sullen Skidder.
known for like being outsider friendly on their meals, but they have like a secret house menu item that's like super spicy, like what Magmahearth people would eat, and like it's kind of like a hidden like secret menu thing, so that like the waiters know if you just ask for the house sauce
I love that
to give
so
this to them.
Yeah.
And so Kazun told Priya about that alone, and was like, if you want to get it over on him, like just encourage them to get this. And he's like, and you know, my cousin Flint, he'll pick up on that if you do that, and he'll help you out. So she was gonna try to convince all of them to have it.
Aoife's had a lot on her mind. I don't think she would be suspicious at all. She'd just be like, oh, that was so nice of him to offer a recommendation. Okay.
100% like hearing that it's a Magmahearth, like the locals eat this. Okay.
But aside from that, Kazun kind of stayed behind and like worked with the runecasters and started their training, started kind of giving direction to the order about like, you know, how they're gonna rebuild and things like that. And yeah, they crafted the 2 magic items, a magical dagger for Priya with that golden liquid that came from her scroll case from that vision.
So cool.
Which it's a dagger of warning, so basically it gives her advantage on initiative checks, and she cannot be surprised. And if she's attacked while she's asleep, she is automatically woken up.
Nice.
So get that Twilight Sanctuary out ASAP. And for Flint, I made boots of flying. They're called Andin's Emberwings, and basically it's just like little campfire sparks float off the boots when he activates them, and you can fly for 4 hours a day.
Which is cool. 4 hours.
And that was Cousin's downtime.
More than enough to run away and
Come back.
shenanigans,
Come back
so.
fight.
If you haven't gotten to read Cousin's thing, you absolutely should. And if you have not gotten to read Heath's thing, you absolutely should. They're both
Yeah.
so fantastic.
Neither of them are that long. And
Heath made me feel so warm and happy, and then I got to Kazun's and the speech he was making to his
I
boards,
legit
and I was
teared
like
up.
tearing up. Yeah,
Teared up.
I was like, ah. Also, Pater heard me. I like copied it into a speech thing so I could listen to it while I was doing chores, and Pater heard me like exclaiming out loud, and he was like, "Is this about us?" And I was like, "No, Titan's Rising," and he's like, "Okay."
I would like to roll to see if I am deceived by the thing. And I think,
Are deceived?
yeah, like, I feel like
Or you feel like I am
Heath-
setting you up
Heath-
for something?
Heath has experienced shithousery, is the
That's fair.
from
That's a fair point.
friends
This is the
and
thing Mark
thing.
would have done to him.
Yeah, so
Does he pick up on the like wink from the waitress or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's
We'll find
that's
out.
what
Because I feel
I'm
like I
gonna
would have
see.
delivered it pretty stoically. And
Yeah.
just been like, hey,
True.
Cousin recommended this.
Absolutely.
Priya was the
Make-
perfect
make-
person to
Make me an
tell.
insight check.
And also, how often does Kazun fuck with people too?
Right.
Yeah, make
So
me
you hear
an insight
Kazun
check.
recommended this, you're probably like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
This is fully why I'm just like, no, Aoife would just be like,
Well, the
yeah,
only
okay.
reason I'm wanting to roll is because of the friends that I've had.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, what, an insight? I don't think I have an insight.
And then the next roll we're all going to be doing is con saves to see how we tolerate it.
Oh
15.
Yeah, anybody who fails the concept
What'd you
loses
get,
a day of downtime.
no.
for the next day.
Oh no.
It's not worth it. Let's do 5. I rolled
Great.
2.
Yeah, you absolutely are like, give me that.
Sure.
Kazun's
yeah.
recommendation?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
this is. I mean, being a person of the people, you'd be like, listen, I go and I take the local recommendation. I'm
Beer
not
was
here.
great.
Yeah, I'm not here for the tourist bullshit.
Yeah, the
Like-
fucking like it was a great time, you
a
know,
great
drinking.
time.
I mean,
Obviously,
to be fair, it is what we kind of like
yeah,
would eat ourselves, yeah.
Absolutely.
and definitely.
So go ahead and make me a con save.
Alrighty.
There we go.
I'll save.
Oh, I think, let's see. Decent.
Okay.
Because
mean,
of
still-
the
still could be
wardcaster,
bad.
because of the wardcaster feat, should we just roll with advantage?
The
That's for
war
concentration.
casualty. Yeah.
I asked that question
Yeah.
one more time. Let me put that note right now.
We appreciate you writing
Because
things down.
yeah.
Only,
Inspiration for writing things down.
only for concentration.
Inspiration for awesome recap. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Please pass to
Thank you.
Michelle.
17.
16.
13.
Oh.
15. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. So no one throws up
Oh.
from the heat, which is great. Yeah. Poor Nor. I think this is just a level beyond
Yeah.
the stuff that you usually
What did you
encounter.
Peak's food is rich, not
Yes,
spicy.
Not spicy. No, no spice. Not no spice at all, but not like this.
The question
Not
is,
like
do I
this.
keep a straight face? While they are...
Do you want to? Because I think
You
if
said
so,
seven-
then yes.
17 is like okay, right? Nobody.
Yeah, no, it for all of you under a 20, like you're all sweating.
It's the.
So what
I'm
was you,
just
15?
watching.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. All of you like break out into sweating and coughing and like it is a physical experience. You are not like
Runny noses.
yes,
eyes
you are
watering.
not like teeth gritting your way through this. But for Chase, I'm going to give Nora an experience that one of my guy friends actually had, which is Nora just stares off at the wall and silently cries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like tears.
Yeah.
That still reminds me of the first time that I had sushi. I didn't know what wasabi was, and just put a big like glop of it on my first piece of sushi, and I just sat there shaking for like 4 minutes, like, silent, no moving, just.
Yeah, everyone else.
And then it was done, and I was like,
Didn't do anything.
Really?
I didn't
It's
sense
just,
it.
it's just wasabi
candy,
flavored.
so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it was
I think
just
I
like.
would look at
got
Nora and
lucky.
just be like, I'm sorry.
A true story from a week ago.
Yay!
While in Japan, having so like a lot of wasabi in the United States is not like real wasabi. It's just
Yeah.
dyed green horseradish, so it's like
Right.
less. It's less intense than like
Yeah.
it tastes similar, but
Yeah.
like it's just.
Real wasabi though, it gets your whole sinus cavity.
Oh, so we're having a meal, and I'm trying the wasabi, and this is the first time I think that I had ever tried like real wasabi, because I'm not a sushi person, so not a whole lot of opportunities to have it.
Yeah.
And I try it, and it's fantastic. It's delicious. So I'm putting like little tiny dabs on each little piece that I'm eating,
Oh, no.
and then I'm like, oh, this is really really good. I could probably like step up the amount of wasabi that I'm putting on this.
This is the same
And
exact
so
logic that happens with people and getting high.
I overcorrect, and I put 3 times the amount of wasabi as I was previously putting on. And I turned into a dragon. Because it truly just like fully opened up sinuses like
Yeah.
Nice.
Amazing. That is
Do you know what
so.
the Scoville is for wasabi?
I don't know, but it's like
For
a
what?
different type of. It's not like
Scoville
chili
rate.
heat. It's
Interesting.
I read
It's a
an
different heat. It's not a...
I read an article
It's not
about
a
there are
pepper,
like
yeah.
3 different types of culinary heat, and it's like chili heat, which is like tongue and mouth, and then Szechuan heat, which is like lips and face like numbing, and then like mustard heat, which is like wasabi, horseradish, mustard, which is like pungent and like sinuses. And so like people react differently to the 3 different types. So if you're not good with one type, you
Right.
might actually be okay with the other ones.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
So the Scoville is like the rating
I don't-
system.
I
It's for chilies, yeah.
I didn't know if you knew. But
Okay, so everyone has a like you got everybody basically, everybody but 3 of them.
I feel Eva
High five.
takes the first bite, and then she just kind of sits there for a second, and like her cheeks start to turn pink, and she just gets a very grim expression. And she's just like,
The least pale you've ever seen, Eva.
At least pale, or wouldn't her cheeks like turn red and she look like more like
No,
blue
she's
color?
super pale.
Right.
So like,
With the heat, would it make her
Pink,
like,
yeah.
blush? And...
yeah.
you think people get more pale when they blush? How are you blushing?
No, I was thinking she is pale. She turned red.
Yes.
with heat. That
So
was
it's the
what-
least pale you've ever seen her because she turns red.
Oh, least pale. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought you
like
said
the
most pale.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was-
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I can't English.
I mean, I also can't English all the time. I feel you. Is everyone good, like heat-wise? I feel like it's kind of hot in here.
I'm okay.
Popcorn's a little
Yeah.
toasty, but
Okay.
I took my jacket.
Because we can stick the fan on if anybody's getting hot.
Thank you
okay.
for that. I love that.
That was wonderful. I love that inclusion into the thing. It was great. Lots of Kazun really stepping up into his leadership role, which is awesome and also very necessary given the new position. Allison, do you have anything that Priya has been up to this week?
I think Priya would have probably spent some time alone just kind of wandering around and gone back to that place and checked to see if it was still ice covered, if it had thawed. And see if there
Checking
was
to see the
anything
crime.
that could be done to start
The
to
pocket.
Oh my god, who did this?
repair.
It thaws after a while. It takes like an unnaturally long time. Actually, no, probably not. It thaws in a normal time that like ice would thaw in a place where ice is not supposed to be underground. But it has unfortunately left all the plants in there dead.
It's wilted.
Yeah, just wilted, and so like they're there, but it's just sort of dead plants everywhere. And there's been like a small like gathering of people there, like looking in wonder and being like, "What happened?" You know, just very confused. And there have been a small like attaché of folks assigned to try to invigorate it, and so there have been people in there over the past 6 days just sort of digging up the dead plants and planting new seeds. And
I would try to help in any way that I could in aiding the regrowth or my little ability that I discovered.
go ahead and make me a survival check at, well, we'll make it a nature check at advantage for your gardening experience.
Yeah, weren't you the one that like rolled really, really well when we were
Yeah,
in,
she rolled
Yes.
really well.
Yeah, like all of a sudden things.
Yeah, she
started,
rolled a
like,
nat 20
Oh, was it?
like,
and was just
moving
super
everywhere.
good at it for no apparent reason.
No, it's clear.
What do we say, nature?
Yes.
15.
15. Yeah, not bad. You're able to get in there and help them and sort of give some tips and instructions, and they're all just like, oh yes, a knowledgeable cleric of Koros, bringing her knowledge to us
We're
for
all trying to find out who
how
did
kind.
in a hot dog costume.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We're all trying to find the person who did this.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah, so you're able to help. You feel like you're, you know, it's no magical help,
Right,
but
right.
you are in there, you know, hands dirty, able to, you know, help refurbish some of the flowers,
If
or
you
at least restart.
If you had told Aoife, she would have gone with you to cast plant growth.
Yeah, I think I probably at some point have been, because I think I told everyone what happened.
Did you tell? I know you told me.
Right. I don't think I told everyone.
But you could have in the
You could have if you wanted to,
time.
yeah. So whoever you want to have told, you can have told.
I meant that very narrowly, that if you told her
I
that the plants in this cave were dead.
Yeah, you didn't even need to tell her
she
like
would've just
I
been
did
like-
this. Like,
Oh damn, the disaster sucked.
Yeah. I think I probably would have told them
Okay.
at some point during the last 6 days of
Okay.
what had happened, because they're all aware of my dreams or
Memories.
memories that are.
Should we avoid sleeping next to you when you're like doing that? Because then we'll get all frozen and stuff.
I don't think so. I don't think I actively do that when I'm sleeping. I was intentionally trying to push.
Gotcha. So don't intentionally try and push when we're around. That would be preferable to
yeah,
not
no,
be
it
an
was
icicle.
Nora that left things frozen one time when he woke up.
That could have been anyone.
No proof.
Amazing. Okay. Heath, what do you get up to during your 6 days?
I think the first thing would be trying to work with Priya to contact Mark to see if he would like to take on the job of first finding more information about where and what the state of Cathra, is it? Is. And then, if possible, to rescue her. We would probably just ask, is there a way that we can send a letter to you first, so that, because message only is 25 words, so
Yeah.
or sending or whatever, so we would do that. After that, I think Heath would just kind of wander the city and explore, and try to help with kind of like any odd jobs that he could find, like, hey, any, I can help if you need any help, that sort of thing, just trying to like occupy time. And then if there are any kids that are playing games, he would probably try and cut in and learn the games and be very competitive about it.
Nice.
Dunking on 6-year-olds.
Well, the way I see it is they
That
would
is a
know.
time-honored tradition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps there's that.
That is an uncle, like an
But
uncle
not
figure's
only-
right.
Not only
Yes.
dunking on 6-year-olds, but dunking on 6-year-old dwarves and gnomes that
Yes.
are already shorter than normal.
Well, my conception was like, the kids who are like super good at like hopscotch or something, and like he would attempt things and not be very good at them at first, and then like later on maybe coming back and like kicking butt and making kids cry. But like that would be the other thing he would do. And then of course he'd probably get bored and go with Kazun to check out the scar whenever that is, and just kind of to look around too and be curious.
Absolutely. You get pulled into a game with some of the kids that is kind of like soccer, but it's with like one of those live armadillo things. So the game is half.
This piece of floor that you've created for me.
So the game is half to like kick, because it doesn't hurt the thing. It's too well armored. But it's like half catch the animal, half kick the ball into the goal. Because intermittently it'll like unfold and go skittering around.
It
And
makes
so
me think of Alice in Wonderland, where they're playing the croquet
With the
little
hedgehogs.
hedgehogs.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was inspired by The Road to El Dorado, where the little armadillo things turn into the ball. But that seems to hurt them. It doesn't hurt them. Their armor is too strong.
Sure.
But it is definitely like half soccer, half animal wrangling,
Yes.
which I think Heath
love
would be
that.
really good at.
Yes.
So they'd be like, wow, this guy-
Culturally, he is a British guy from a pub, so obviously he plays footy. Obviously.
I like to imagine like you like are there the first time learning the game, and the second time you come back and you're like chalking up your hands, and you're like, you're not getting out of my hands this time, guys.
I'm gonna fucking catch the shit out of this armadillo, and yeah, definitely he would be attempting to kick and score and all that.
He learns after the first like bout of playing with the kids that a lot of them like run around with little like treats in their hands. This is not allowed, but no one. It's just like one of those things that's like, is it the rules? No. Do any of us care? No. Where they like try to like coax the thing into, because
they're trying it instead of chasing after it and exhausting themselves. They're trying the
Well, it's more like if you have control of the ball, and instead of chasing you down, I can just get it to run towards me.
That is also clever, yes. Yeah.
Can I say that Aoife has seen one of these creatures?
Oh, absolutely. I described them when y'all came in.
Perfect.
Yeah. And depending,
Oh, I gotta think about things when I say yes to things.
and depending,
I just Michelle's like, perfect, writing something down.
oh, would
Amazing.
you join in as a ball at some point?
Listen, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that Aoife would have shown up and would specifically be trying to foil Heath in one of these games.
Would I?
Not letting Heath know that it's her.
No,
also.
Oh,
no.
man.
But just like, why
Just
is
in
this
there,
one?
like,
why
every
does this
time
one
he
hate me
gets in
so
charge of the
much?
ball, it unwraps and runs to someone else, and he's like,
This is like, oh my god, like he's like really starting to get pretty good at it, and then
Yeah,
he
it's like
comes
towards-
in and
yeah.
like shatters the confidence a little bit. Yeah.
Towards the
But
end of the
eventually he's
week.
like, wait, are these things normally white? Like,
yeah, I feel like if one showed up white, he'd be like,
Is it? I mean, hold on. Can I roll an insight check for that, just for fun?
it's gonna have to be an investigation
Or
check.
investigation? You know what? We're gonna use the dice for. It wasn't terrible, but this is.
Honestly,
This is
I'm here for
again,
it.
I love when we use our
I know.
rerolls on.
I know. Important
It was
shit.
worse. It was worse.
I know!
It was only it was a 9 to a 3.
The dice are
Oh.
committed.
Yeah. God damn it. I mean, if we're putting chalk on our hands, you know, this was a really, you know, squirrely ball.
I was also wondering that. I was like, for why?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
To catch
If you're
it.
trying to catch it. Yeah.
To catch it when it's unrolled.
Yeah.
That would definitely be part of the rules. Is like you can only use your feet when it's balled up,
Yeah.
but you can only use your hands
When it's running.
when
around.
it's
I
running
love
around.
that.
So like you have to be prepared for both at any period of time. I literally just made this up off the top of my head. I'm so
Great,
excited.
I know, but I love that you made it soccer. I love that.
It has to be soccer. It's
Yes.
you. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love that I just know, like, Finn is gonna post a picture of this and then.
Absolutely. Like this is great because it's a thing that, like, obviously he would get confused, but like learning.
Oh, 100%.
Would be,
Very
he
quickly.
would turn into like I'm fucking like going.
Goes from I know nothing about this game to a master of it over the course
Yeah.
of like one afternoon.
Yeah, to like
for sure.
full on like kicking as hard as possible, like trying to put swerve and stuff on it.
Yeah.
So all the different Dreg cities definitely have intramural teams that play against each
Oh,
other.
Absolutely.
There's a Dregs league.
There's probably like a centrally located arena where they all like meet up to have.
Where people literally risk their lives to travel through the dregs to go there both
Yeah.
to play and to
I mean,
view it.
In real life, people do that. So
Yeah.
Soccer during COVID.
yeah.
So let it be written, so let it be done. It is so.
Yes.
We're gonna have to come up with a name for
Oh,
this game now.
Everybody come up with a team name.
Oh,
Okay,
team
okay,
name!
okay.
I was like, I need a name for the game, you know what I mean?
That too.
What's the
Soccer
name of the
deal.
creature?
You know, I have that written down. I've
Yes.
actually sent it to Michelle. I can't remember if I sent it to all of you or just Michelle.
The armadillo creature?
Yeah, it's the
I
armadillo.
think you sent pictures to everybody, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you sent the names.
I
or
remember
Oh, I
the
didn't send the
pictures.
names? I thought I sent the picture, the names too. I'm looking. No, y'all find it.
Yeah.
Y'all find it. I'm prepping other shit. Nah, I gotta find it. It's my responsibility. What is this T-Rex?
Alright, I messaged Mark asking if there is a
I also
place
just
to
got to the T-Rex.
discreetly send him a letter.
Sorry, there's a T-Rex?
Yes. He would have
Oh.
probably questioned like the level of discreetness needed, because his first response would definitely have been like, just send it to the general post office here under this fake name, and I'll pick it up. So if you guys are good with that, then that's what he would do. That's more how they operate, is like sending things in code and in fake names and stuff.
Well, I would ask Keith, is there a code? that you
Yeah,
can
he'd ask
send?
if you guys have any way of like ciphering your messages.
Not that Heath would know. I don't think he would. Because Mark is definitely trained in that sort of thing, but Heath is not.
Yeah, he's not going to share the Black Scarf cipher with you.
Right.
Shocking.
You don't, and you don't speak Thieves' Cant, right?
Nope.
Okay.
So we can send under a fake name.
Well, I can help with that. I'm
Mark's
still
still
on
my question.
If you guys are
Bring
gonna
them
ask
into
me.
Herme shares with you a like code language vernacular that he is able
Mm-hmm.
to speak that he picked up in the Azure Blade Guild.
Okay. But we don't want them to know. That's sort of. How does Mark know Elvish? And how many other people would
He
I
would
know?
not know Elvish. He is human, so he would not know Elvish.
Okay. Do I know anyone that we mutually know that knows Elvish? Probably not, right? There's not really many people that we know.
You
that
could
would be that
send
educated.
letters by care of the Violet Garden, or you could
Okay.
go to someone in the Violet Garden who knows. There are definitely people in the Violet Garden who speak
Yes.
Elvish.
Okay.
Do we think we need to do that, or just
No,
go to the big
it's
name?
the same idea with the thieves count.
I was planning on reaching out to Lady Guinevere anyway.
I was gonna
Part
say,
of my
yeah, Gwen, I don't think
so
she's a big fan of the Warden, so.
Okay.
He does. They're not gonna have. He's not gonna have like his own sending box, so there's gonna be an element of risk no matter what. You can always send letters the slow way, which is gonna be, less easy to hijack if someone were trying to hijack something, because they're gonna be more like someone who was looking to do that is probably gonna be more paying attention to sending offices. But obviously it's slower then. And Aoife has a bird that is willing to carry messages for her.
I do.
You will not be able to use Loom while you're in Ignixara, because Loom cannot survive in Ignixara.
I made a deal with a bird and then went underground, and I'm
the
about to go
bird's
into
like-
Fireland.
My second letter from Vale to you is him talking about how Loom communicated to or Loom has stayed there, so he figures that you've gone underground at this point. It's like, if you're reading this, you're in Magmahearth, so I assume that's why Loom is here.
Yeah.
And I'm taking care of him
Yeah.
while you're gone
Custody
until he can
arrangement.
meet you again. Yeah. He's a ranger, so he just picked up a companion.
Okay, I think what we could do is got it. So you have a sort of cipher for Azure Blades. I think what we could do is I would write in Soccardillo. I think what we'll do is in Elvish I'll write the message of basically explaining what the mission is, and then also specifically mentioning could be a large reward involved if you get them to Magmahearth and the right people or whatever. But then at the very top, it'll say in the cipher, go to the garden. And that'll be the top message, and then everything else will be in Elvish.
Okay.
So
Get
hopefully,
translated.
yeah, hopefully he could figure out the cipher bit to then take it to the Violet Garden, and go from there.
And have someone translate for him.
Yes.
Okay. Evelyn knows Elvish.
Okay.
You could always send him there. But there are plenty of other people at the Violet Garden who would know Elvish, so.
Sure. What I guess we would send it to whatever his fake name he said to go to.
Okay.
Because we want to give it to him specifically.
Sorry,
What was
it's
his,
like he tells you to send it to Herme.
what was his dog's name? He got 2 dogs, right?
I had 3. Yeah.
Just use one of them.
What was
You'll
the pig's
understand.
name?
Justy?
The pig's name was Sniffer, but you killed the pig, so.
I know that. That's why I said what was the pig's name. Yeah, that would be too obvious. Probably pick one of your dog's names, right back. One of you is Clyde and one of you is,
I think it would probably be Buck and Chesty because they're the older ones. So,
Sign Chesty.
I guess, sure. I guess I would be Buck for fun. So, Buck and then Chesty would be him.
Okay.
Is Buck the one that always hits you in the nuts?
Huh?
Is Buck the one that always hits you in the nuts?
No, that's Clyde.
That's Clyde.
Okay.
Clyde is the
Well,
youngest one.
Clyde is the rambunctious one
Buck
that
is,
waited
Buck
for
is
him.
the more stoic leader type. Chesty is a little bit more responsible.
Yeah, you were like, here's 5 pets to a DM with a druid in the party who's gonna talk to all 5 of those pets. Plus, here's a bunch of rats that the ranger's gonna bring up and say talk to these
I
guys.
did not intentionally try to cause that chaos.
Oh, I know.
It was later on that I realized.
Oh, I know. It's not your responsibility. I cut down on the chaos.
Yes, you did.
I found a way. I
Yep.
just will not be made an issue about it. Okay. Aoife, you wrote to me the stuff that you got up to
Yeah.
during the week out. One of the things that I will say, because I assume, and this is probably in your write-up, sorry, but that you contact
Yeah.
Archduke Eldrin, and but that you contact
Yeah.
Archduke Eldrin, and that he and the Druid Circle will set a new teleportation circle where they are out on the outskirts of Tesca.
Okay.
It's sort of the borderline between the Gloam and Tesca right now.
Yeah.
And that will cause the previous one they had set to go inert.
Okay.
But he suggests that what they do is they send one person across the land to Magmahearth who has then activated both of the teleportation circles, and that person will then be able to go back to teleport back and bring whoever they need to with them.
I was going to ask specifically, could she go back to attune to that, to the new Gloomish teleportation circle? Like,
Could she travel there?
yeah, could if there are people on both sides who are going through the effort of opening it, and one person is coming through, could she then go back through with them, so that she is at least attuned to that one, so
Yes.
she can get back to the Gloam?
Yes. So if someone did what I just said,
Yeah.
and activated attuned to the one, and then walked to Magmahearth and attuned to the other, then that person could bring you back
Okay.
through the teleportation circle to the other one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they're working on the new teleportation circle, and they're trying to send someone overland
Yes.
to Magmahearth. Okay.
Yes.
Then that will have to be whenever they get back. I think she would try and coordinate so that
Because someone would need to have attuned to both of them to travel between them.
which
That makes
yeah,
sense.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll be just put a pin in that whenever we come back to Magmahearth, she would be trying to get through to the other side, so that then there's at least one other person who's attuned on both sides.
That makes sense.
Okay. And also she just wants to be attuned to that one so that, she can get there if she needs to.
They do bring you in to allow you all to attune to the teleportation circle that exists in the Heart Forge. When they do, Heath, you, in connecting to the runes there, like everyone's just like, they're basically like, stand in this thing and just stand here for a second, and you feel a connection open up, like you feel a mental connection reaching back to Velton, where like a sensation of a connected teleportation circle there that you could travel to through this if you wanted.
Oh, so I inadvertently attuned to.
When you were mucking around in the keep, who were the people that went into the vault?
I did.
I know. Yeah, everyone points at Brian. Yeah, I know Brian did. I know you did.
Those are the only ones I'm
definitely
aware.
did because I grabbed gold, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was.
So I think it would be
all.
you two. So you sense that as well, Harry.
Right, because you went out,
Yeah.
you went in and immediately out, yeah.
You step in and you
Back
feel
in,
a connection as well that you did not feel.
Okay.
Oh,
I
so
don't
the
know.
teleportation circle is inside the vault, though. So you get there and you're like, I am locked in here.
Great.
Right.
You don't know if it locks from the inside.
We don't know that it doesn't lock from the.
But of course, who knows of that other than the people who can do
Actually, you would probably know from Kazun studying the lock mechanism, because I remember y'all did that it does not lock from the inside.
Was that the combo nat 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just a moment of appreciation.
So much time was spent. But yeah, so you would know, like, it's not, the whole point is to keep people out. There isn't a lock. There isn't an internal lock.
Okay.
And in fact, it's sort of like a free, like one of those walk-in
freezer.
freezers.
Walk-in
You
freezers.
wouldn't want it to lock from the inside in case someone went in there to get something and then it closes and then they're dead, you know?
And there's a trap inside of it.
It was like,
That's
they
the
seem-
thing that
they
you'll have
seem
to
be
worry
really
about. There
trying
will-
to
there-
kill people who went in there, so.
Yeah.
The whole point is if you're someone who's supposed to be in there, that you will know there's a ward and have the means to negate it. So it's less like trying
Look,
to
when
kill
we go to
anyone who's
kill-
in there.
The warden, though, we're gonna pop up right in his fucking house. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Some of us
If
will.
if I were the warden though, and our bits were all over that vault,
He's
I would
got
have
chains.
people stationed outside constantly. I would have cleared all the treasure out, so we couldn't.
Like, he just turned that room into like a death chamber. Like,
Yeah, truly, it's just soldiers
The side
full
quest,
time.
The side quest is us going back and robbing the new room that the treasure is in and leaving the vault
New
alone.
vault, new vault.
I like the idea of you popping up in the
here's
vault
what we do.
and then just taking all the gold and leaving. Like, don't even leave the vault. I have to rethink this. Never mind. It's
Here's
not in
what
the
we do.
fucking vault.
We-
I was trying to come up with a cool reason that only Heath was attuned to it
No.
because it's his home place, but it does not make sense that it would be in the vault.
He could
I
have discovered.
am going to say that it was, and so all of you could be attuned to it,
Right now.
but it was in that room outside of the vault. So
Yeah.
it's still going to be a room that, like, not most people ever access. But that room outside of the vault was where it was, and you all spent enough time in there to attune to it. Just like, I'm done playing.
Yeah. On your phone.
It's your phone now. Hello, friends. Let me take Spotify off of here. I don't need anything, but don't need any of this on. There we go.
Did you want me to summarize anything else she was doing?
Oh, please go through what you were saying. I think I interrupted you to
No,
say that.
I mean, the first thing was the teleportation circle. I think she would have spent this week very busy, starting with like lots of coordination and discussion with Eldrin and Thrain, you know, facilitating that communication, and I think beyond that, she would have really thrown herself into preparations around the city for like housing and, you know, plant growth, trying to make space, make things hospitable for when Gloamkin do start arriving. Free time beyond that, I think she would have been spending a lot of time with Aelyrin, just talking about things, and also just magical practice, really trying to strengthen like ice, water, fire, a lot of the elemental skills that she's never had need of and hasn't really relied on that much, and starting to get training in summoning elementals. Let's see. I think she also would have made a point of trying to visit Aelyrin often to set the precedent of Gloamkin being around and like, you said that we could do this, and so now I'm going to make you let me do this to make sure that we're all on the same page
Yeah,
here.
it's one thing in word and another in practice. I feel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and just try. I also think she would have been trying to be as visible as possible, like making friends, talking with Aelyrin, connecting him with people, anyone who seems like they would be friendly, or just making community ties, trying to make a smooth path for them to arrive. The one other thing I think she would have done was do some experimentation on lava, like with ice magic, just to see if obviously this isn't gonna destroy the lava or anything, but can I slow it down for a moment, in her mind thinking about if we go here and a volcano erupts, or we're in a lava situation, can I buy us a minute? If I cast ice on this lava coming toward us, can I buy us a round or two or something with this magic? I think she would have just been kind of experimenting with that, trying to get a feel for how her magic might be helpful in Ignixara.
Love that. Love the preparation, love the thought processes. Some of the things that she probably would have found is that doing something like setting a block of ice can be helpful for a minute, and I don't mean a literal minute, for a moment, where it has to take a moment to be melted.
Okay.
Sending just ice magic at something like
ice knife or something.
Like ice knife, or I was thinking, what's the cantrip that I can...
Ray of Frost.
Thank you. I was like, I know this cantrip. Why isn't it coming to my brain? Like Ray of Frost, that doesn't seem to do much of anything.
Okay.
It obviously would make whatever section it hit slightly cooler, but cooler is not the same as not still scorching hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So
cooler doesn't mean necessarily slower or functionally helpful.
Right. So she would find things like that are more attacks. Those are could not be used to slow it or lessen it in any way. But something I don't think she has Wall of Ice. But
she has Wall of Water, which I don't think would do anything other than make a huge cloud of steam.
It does make a huge cloud of steam.
Yeah.
That is something that she learns, which is a little bit like a free fog cloud.
Much longer.
Getting creative.
Free fog cloud.
There would be a moment, because that's a 5x5, right?
Wall of water is 10 feet by 1 feet.
1 foot thick, 10 foot high. So they're
10 feet long.
Yes. 10 foot long. So there's a moment,
No, you're right.
if she makes Wall of Water, when she makes that in the shallower parts of the magma, where there's a moment of bare earth.
Okay.
But that's all it is it's I cast this, it's all steam, but it's in that moment the water and lava became steam, and there's this slice, and that's it.
That's super helpful to know, though.
And then it immediately flows back in.
One round is 30 feet of movement. Which
60 feet.
You get the sense that someone really fast might be able to take advantage of that. Everyone looks at you.
Sorry, I'm
I
busy
know
trying to make
someone
a
is very
fucking team
fast.
names.
We've lost Aaron.
Aaron's I am focused on the important thing.
Yeah, I gotta create a league. I gotta.
I like the sockadoodle, but I feel like we should somehow, because it's armadillo. We feel
Sockadillo.
like arm and foot,
Instead of football,
It's
arm-
named. The thing itself is named something different.
I
and
know,
I'm
I know, but
I
just-
need to know that so I can figure out what the
But that was
game
just,
would be
like,
called.
because it's already arm.
We don't call football
somehow.
pigball.
Yeah. It would be.
What do we think? What do we think of a snorble?
Snorble.
I love that.
I couldn't
that-
love it more.
So is the game just called Snorball?
Hey, 100%.
Is that what it's called?
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Snorball it is.
Creature. Armadillo creature.
Which makes it sound like
become
a boring game, but it's the opposite.
I heard you guys. You
I
said,
appreciate
"How is he one of these?" She's like, "Yeah, I've seen him around." It's like shit.
Yeah, I sometimes,
You
a
guys
lot of
saying
times,
too
I'm
hard.
just trying to add flavor, and then it comes back to bite me in the ass.
Listen, out How can a snorble? How can a snorble possibly make things worse?
A
How could a
snorkel
rat?
can only make things
How could
better.
a rat?
No
Are
matter.
they heat resistant?
No. But they're like their shells are definitely more heat resistant than flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Heat resistant, not heat proof. Like your
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
Or
I'm
my
not
microphone is
I'm not
resistant.
saying you kick a snorble into lava.
Yeah.
Just,
I do really love
just
the
saying
name.
that if
actually.
someone steals
this
my
is the
ion
difference
stone
that
and
I'm
I turn
thinking
into a
of.
snorble, someone can kick me to safety.
Dude.
I'm thinking more
Dude.
like you could not kick a snorkel over
Dude.
lava.
But,
Yeah.
But
also, I
whereas
could
if a
kick
person
you
ran through
into
fire,
someone else.
that would
Sure.
end up they would end up burned. You could
Like-
probably roll through like fire as a snorkel and be fine.
I
Okay.
mean, like this is a
heard it.
different. This is a
I
variation.
said probably.
This is a variation on throwing a rat version of you at someone. This is instead of throwing, it's kicking.
Whatever. I missed what you said because he teed up that if I'm a snorble, he wants to kick me at someone as a projectile.
I immediately knew that was gonna happen.
Here
Like that is
action.
every D&D.
Upon being kicked at bear.
I
The
mean,
minute you make anything a ball, they're gonna
I'll kick you at somebody that has
shoot
transformed.
it out of something or kick it at something.
we already had this idea
Yeah.
of throwing.
What
you
is the
as-
name of this combo?
Well, so there was I came up with a name for the
What are the
rat.
things in the
Throwing a
desert?
rat. It was
Oh,
something
tumbleweeds.
else, but it's in the-
It should be like a tumble something.
You guys know
Well,
that
like-
scene from
I really
Critical
like
always like.
Snorble, though.
Oh,
Time
okay.
for
Then Storable Challenge.
Fluffer
I
Hunter.
felt
No.
like you were
No.
excited about that, so I was like, I gotta come up with one that Aaron will like.
I mean,
They
like.
can be
Aaron,
regional.
do you know the
Yeah,
Fluffer
yeah,
Nutter
multiple
scene
names.
from Critical Role?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's gotta have a
Hold on.
Fluffer Nutter
Well,
thing,
Fluffer
you know?
Nutter. I'm trying. I'm like going back trying to figure out the fucking like names of the various
Fluffer
clans
Nutter.
of Magmahearth. Hold on.
Josh just writes a snorble.
I didn't want to forget what
Think
it was.
about it. I'm the only one that's doing that.
Operation Flying Rodent was what
I'm
I
the
came
only
Oh my
one
God.
doing
But
that.
then I came up with Crouching Rodent, Hidden Ursine.
Hey! I'm so happy.
I think that
This has
has
made it
finally
onto the
happened.
list of campaign goals now.
Well, we
What
haven't
was
even
it
done
just
that one
said?
yet.
'Cause I
We
wanted
haven't
to
had
catch
the
it in the
chance.
quotes. I was like, he's the quotes guy. He's not gonna do it.
Oh, whoa,
I don't know. I'm sad now.
But yeah, this was
If you
this was
remember what he
in
said, let me know.
January of me. I was like, I might throw you at someone and you
With-
can change into a bear while flying at them. So this is just a variation.
They asked me that, and I was like, ah. If you were a mouse, if you used two wild shapes, and you were a mouse and someone threw you and became a bear, you would be already in motion as a bear. I see no reason to say no.
Absolutely.
I pick a cart. I'm
in
not a strong man. You
keeping
can
with
vault
that.
pretty far.
When you are in Ignixara, if you want to use any water or ice things, or because Aoife has established herself as very communicative, if Nor or Priya, with their ice-flavored powers, want to use that and want to have, like, you can speak up and say, how would I know this impacts magma, like how this interplays with magma, and I will let you know.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because
Do they always do their
Aoife
homework
did that
like
work
this?
for you, huh?
Do they always do their homework like this?
No, she did her homework.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what you're witnessing is they camped out for
Oh,
6
yeah, I know they
days.
did the downtime.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it's let's do your homework.
I was just very proud to see people doing their homework.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
Hey, we love that.
No, this was Michelle was like, I go study how water and ice impacts
Yeah, no one knows
magma.
shit about
Smart.
Ignixara here, so we're starting from scratch.
She's out there doing
That's very
spell tests
Yeah.
in the scar.
Yeah, I'm like, well, no one's here. Like,
Yeah. No one's gonna get hurt. You got beautiful music in the background.
yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Was that your full aspect? Finn, I know you sent it to us, but will you recap for everyone what
Yeah,
Hermes
it's
up
not
to?
much. So he'd been looking for basically maps first, some instruments, and then some silly spells that he heard of when he was a child, which makes you drink more and more. But whenever you start drinking like extra amount of that you can capable of, so you're gonna get beard, and it's like growing every sip. So
Yes!
it's like a side
I
effect of
had
spell.
an item that I picked up that
You
was
did?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was okay, so if you want to have a spell for that, absolutely. You get two silly spells that were also found by the runecasters in the stuff that was left over from, and that is so perfect because that is definitely a spell that they would have. It's just like every time you sip this ale, you grow more of a beard. Incredible. So pick another one. Not like I'm not putting you on the spot, but you get another one as
come
well.
up with something, and then also I like to mention that. So we're gonna say like 6 days, right? Or
Yes.
7 mornings, which means I'm gonna get 7 more doses. That 7 is just one to let you know.
Okay.
I don't know the consequences, but
of
this
green-
is what happens.
Are you addicted to that?
I don't know. She said I usually
yeah,
it's
he's
like
fully,
one
he's
dose
fully
every
addicted
day.
to it at this
Not
point.
my fault, by the way.
A little your fault.
You keep saying that.
Gateway
It
drug.
doesn't make it true.
He's the one. I told him. I think.
How many weeks have you been taking this stuff now?
It's been at least 2.
It has been at least 2. Because it's been your entire travel from Velton.
Probably
Okay,
not.
it's
Your
been
time,
three.
your entire time in Velton,
3 to 4.
your travel from Velton to Magmahearth, your travel from Magmahearth, or
down
from Velton
in,
into
yeah.
the Dregs,
Pushing him up.
from the Dregs
Yeah,
into the
between
thing.
3
Okay,
and 4 weeks.
But I didn't drink like
Actually,
every
we're,
day since.
we're only like
Velton.
half a month.
you haven't.
No.
Okay.
It's like some days.
Okay.
Sometimes.
We're only half a
But
month.
now you have to.
forget
No,
it's
I
just
have
like
to,
Yeah.
the half a month is what, 19 days? So
Let me know when you get to a month of drinking it every day.
oh dear God.
Okay.
Which isn't about what?
It's not that far.
It's
Like a week.
12 days maybe?
So yeah, it's gonna hit right in the middle of Ignixara.
Ignixara, guys!
Are you gonna be able to grow it
Are you
while
gonna-
we're there?
Is he gonna open up like a third eye or something? Or is it like-
Hey, you know, Ignixara is so well
Okay,
known
I
for
gotta
growing
call-
plants.
His
Yeah,
voice will
he's
permanently
Right
drop
back
into-
to right back to
Really?
Twitchy in Velton and find out how the long-term effects have hit him.
Shit. Well, I don't exactly know.
I got probably like 20 or something right now. At most.
Yeah.
I would so.
Well,
Okay,
did I tell
uh,
Twitchy to stop?
20
You
doses.
did.
Yeah.
In fact,
Since-
like he had not been taking it because he had run out of his supply
Right.
and was experiencing withdrawal
Mhm.
effects. And I think you like gave him some to be like to help you with
To
withdrawal,
wean-
and then you were
wean
like
off, yeah.
wean off of this, and he was like, yeah, okay.
Sure. 'Cause that's how that works.
Yeah. We love.
I mean, it is a better way, you know. It is one way. It is one way that it could work, but usually you need someone like a doctor walking you through that process.
Or someone
Sorry, the
physically
doctor's
stopping you.
out for
Exactly.
you know,
Someone to make sure that you're actually weaning and not just taking all that you can and then finding it somewhere else. But yes, you did attempt to do that and made some good persuasion rolls.
Am I gonna get that map kind of thing?
Yes.
And how much is that?
They supply you with a map of the Dregs for free in support of, in the name of Rune Master
Okay.
Kazun, and any additional ones after that, like you said you wanted a few different ones, you'll have to actually pay for.
It's like the cartographer's map case. That you
Oh.
can put everything in and it's not gonna get like burned or
Oh,
like destroyed
bro,
or something.
so smart. That's so smart.
And then if it's not too expensive, I'll like get one for free as well.
That's so smart. Okay. Yeah, the cartographer's tools.
All my messages.
We've already established that your stuff isn't safe just because it's in a case.
True. True.
Sorry, sometimes I get sassy. It's fun.
We enjoy your sass.
I appreciate it.
I think I would have withdrawals from having secrets, and I would like go hang out in the pub, and just like in the corner, like just drinking tea or whatever, and just listen.
Just make friends with the local magpies that are just like. Magpie is a bird, but because that bird is known for like repeating things that people say, that is also a term that we use colloquially for like someone who likes to gossip.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. I love that. Yeah, because people aren't like giving secrets here. They're like, oh, Koro's weird. That's weird. But you did get that one from that one Gemheart girl. So the Gemheart clan is more incorporated into the culture of the upper lands than any of the other clans are. So there is more of that crossover there. You also went to go sneak in and
Post
steal
offices.
stuff from the post offices. Give me 2 more stealth checks.
I would have picked up my golden acorn and paid for that.
I will address that.
Okay.
Outside of the box. 2 more, you say, right?
Yes, 1, 2.
18 and 27.
18 and 27. Yeah. Both of those are good enough. So you have to sneak out, like, and take a day trip
Yeah.
on 2 different days. Whoever's on Hermit duty has a time of it for a couple of days. Because he sneaks off to take a day trip to Greystone Hollow. And a town on the other side of Magmahearth to sneak in, and you do manage to take down both of those things. Do you go disguised or just as yourself?
It's myself. I don't disguise, but I was like planning to use that the sewer silly spell, call off the sewer to get
Yeah.
everybody distracted, and then leave the office for a minute, so I can easily take those
Okay, I love that.
down.
Yeah. What? How much is your golden acorn?
200 gold.
Yeah. Go ahead and mark that off. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. They order it for you. It comes in time. You're able to get it fulfilled.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. They order it for you. It comes in time. You're able to get it fulfilled.
Perfect.
Awesome. Was that everything from Handmaid? Nor.
Okay.
How do you use these 6 days of actual? It's not the city life you're used to.
Yeah.
But it is civilized life with real beds and does Nor like go get an inn so that he can sleep in a real bed for these
I feel
people
like they
this
would have
week?
provided some sort of accommodations for us.
I mean, if you asked, they might have.
Nor would have asked.
Nor would have.
That feels right.
Yeah. You probably would have asked.
I think actually that if you guys asked for accommodations, they would say there is a room for the Rune Master. And the rest of you are welcome to buy a room at the inn.
Okay.
How small are the beds?
Okay.
Like,
Is it like dwarf
that
size
sounds-
beds?
huh?
Is it dwarf size
They're
beds?
already offering, like, everything they're offering you guys is not
Dwarf
for
size.
you. It's in support of the mission.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not so much about, like, oh, you're with the Rune Master, so you get whatever you want. It's like, oh, you need this for the mission that the Rune Master has hired you for? Absolutely. Like, that's in the budget sort of deal.
They're fine with us sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I heard you were staying in Flint. Like, do you not have coin for an inn? Someone said that you had a wealth of coin. That is a thing that happened last
Oh
session.
no!
Yes.
Who said?
I think
we
it was
had a-
Kazoon. Was
no,
like,
I don't think so.
Was it?
Did
It
you
might
say
be
who?
me.
I think it was. This.
I know it wasn't Aaron because
No.
Aaron was the one who said the opposite.
It
He
was
like,
you.
It was Kazoon.
Yeah, you were talking and something about money came up and you said we're well funded or something like that.
Oh, I think
Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking about. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Calthra, because I was like, I'm not asking you for money.
right.
We have our
Yes,
own
we
money.
have plenty of money of our own.
And
I
then-
just need
and I was,
contact.
and then I was like, wait, we do?
We do?
Oh, and then he was like,
No.
by the way, he was like,
I
by
knew
the
Nor would
way,
want to know that.
he was like, by the way, does he make a salary?
Yeah. And then you.
That's why it became a
Smart.
thing because he was like,
Smart.
does he make a salary? And they were like, there's a budget that the Rune Master can draw from, but didn't you just say that you're very well funded?
Right, yeah. You also
We had a side
challenged because you
conversation
were like,
about the
what is the
origins of
salary?
that
And I was
salary.
like,
That was specifically, no, that wasn't even like
was
to give you shit. It was specifically me thinking that like people in Magmahearth
Right.
would be paid by the job. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
so they're not really like a salary to, like if you would ask that question in the Peaks,
Okay.
you would have gotten a different answer.
Yeah, technically,
Because like,
yeah, I was
that's
like-
like I do something that like someone's gonna pay me for, whether I'm churning something out or not. Whereas I feel like this is much more of a gig economy.
Well, I mean, when you think of like a salary, I mean that's only for people who are like employed consistently versus like just subsistence agricultural type stuff. So it was a fair point because it was just like
you thought I was messing with you, and it was funny. It was funny.
It was also,
but it really was like me trying to have a moment to give a little tidbit about the culture. Because I feel like this is a culture that would be like, that's not a thing that we do, even for our council members. Being a member of the council is not like a paid gig. It's like
you're taken care of and you're provided money to do your job.
Like a stipend.
A stipend would be a better word, but I was saying it tongue in cheek, so.
That was the problem. You were saying it tongue in cheek,
Yes.
and I responded
And
genuinely. And then you were like, "Oh, it's tongue in cheek," and I was like, "No, I was trying to."
Well, you asked, and then I was like, "Wait, that's actually a fair point because the salary is, like it took me into."
It's all good. It was fun. But Nor.
Yes.
Sorry, I distracted everyone with wondering whether Nor would stay on Flint's floor or not.
He will not. He's paying for a room. So, under duress, but yes, paying for a room.
Nor is only a little, or not Nor, Flint is only a little bit hurt by that. Okay, I assume he would at least would you get a modest, a comfortable, a wealthy, or an aristocratic room?
We're still
live once.
comfortable.
At least comfortable.
At least
I feel
comfortable.
Like. Okay, that is 5 silver a day.
Oh. Okay. Go up a level.
This is another 5 silver. I knew that.
Most people in their lives do not like commoners don't deal in gold. You know what I mean? So like you guys having gold at all. The average person would consider you wealthy. You know what I mean?
The easy equivalent was like 1 copper is $1, and then like 1 silver is $10, then 1 gold is $100. So like, you drop 100 gold.
This is why when your boy was like, "I have platinum," I was like, "Okay." Like only
conversation has changed.
You're in a different tax bracket if you're dealing in platinum.
Yeah.
So what's the next level up from comfortable?
Wealthy.
Wealthy, yeah.
That's 8 silver a day.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I have no idea what 8 times 6 is off the top of my head.
48.
Nice. Y'all are awesome. Cool. Inspiration for awesome writing. Inspiration for awesome story. I loved them so much and they made me so happy. I gave you inspiration last time for Chase, I have to show you.
What? You made more stuff?
Look at this
I
thing
did,
you made.
yes, sorry.
I
already forgot.
Speaking of, are these yours, buddy?
No, they are, let me see.
Double check. Look what he made. He's sitting next to you. So
Oh,
I'll let him
okay.
explain it.
This I saw.
Sick, right?
It's
okay.
awesome.
You were here when he
Yes,
showed it.
I was here
cool.
for this one. It's awesome.
Cool.
It's so cool.
What was the second part of the gift stuff?
Oh, yeah, I haven't given it out yet.
Oh, okay.
I can though. I'll explain Nord's activities.
Oh yeah,
and
who
then
did I not give inspiration for snacks? Inspiration for snacks. Thank you.
Oh, there's a rope inside. These are mine.
It is.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Wait, there's a
It's
rope?
like crowbar, like a hammer, pipe. These are mine.
So
Is that just pictures
It
of
is
cool
funny to me
objects?
It's
to
a regular,
imagine
you
that
know,
that's just the end of what Nor does,
inventory.
and he just buys a wealthy
And then-
hotel room, and
Nothing
it's
else.
just like, I'm
That's it. I
laying in
chill
a
for
feather bed.
6 days.
We're about to be in the wilderness for God knows how long, sweating.
truly.
So fair.
How does just for my own like joy? How does Nor respond when he realizes like that you have to get outfitted with special armor or magic items just to go into this next
He-
place?
Literally,
is-
we heard that paper burns.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was real worried because as I was scrolling through, Chase was scrolling through. I was like, oh no, not the armor. Not the armor.
Yeah.
And then I saw the
Iron
stone, and I was like, oh okay.
Oh yeah.
That's a
she
little more.
100% chose the stone for you. She was like, yeah, that is.
Yeah, I was like, Nor immediately picks up the stuff. Like, I was like, ain't no way he's rolling in his
Not
rock armor.
at all. Not at all. So very, very happy about that. Yeah, I think he is hoping that his ambient, like, cold it keeps off some of the, like, day-to-day oppressiveness of the heat.
Yeah.
At least a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, he's not thrilled about it. It seems like each new wild place we travel is more and more inhospitable than the next.
Yeah, man.
So, it's like, oh, we're in a forest. I mean, it's a big forest, it's a scary forest, but
remember, like,
it's still a
Coruscant,
forest.
which is like very much like home almost. To the forest, yeah.
Yeah.
To the sewer.
Yeah. Yes.
To
the
the
Dregs.
dungeon.
Yeah.
Little tornado.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, the planes weren't too bad, minus the tornado.
I mean, that's a big, like.
I know. But
You
when we
almost
were-
died.
But
You
when we
out.
were just traveling through the plains, like after the tornado, that was not awful. But yeah, he's not looking forward to it. Honestly, well, would that burn too? I was gonna say maybe he finally buys one of those collapsible beds. Those.
Thought made out
You
of
can
cold
buy that?
visit.
It's that's what. Well, so that was my hesitation because I'm like, okay, what? It's probably made out of wood and linen and feathers. And
Hey,
it's just
they're
a
all-
big
You
tinder
can buy
box.
it and just think about it the other end of Ignixara the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, when I get out of Ignixara, I'm gonna have an
Hey,
unfoldable
Just
bed.
throwing this out there, there's 10 minutes of air in the bag of holding. You could go in there for 10 minutes of time, take a little power nap, and come back out. Like,
I am so close to being able to spend
all your life.
a night's rest in my ring.
Keep all your shit in your ring.
Which would be, I probably will keep damn near everything in my ring, while other than everything I'd
Can you
want
store
on
stuff
my
in your ring?
person.
Is like a bag
Can
hold.
other people go?
Yes, I like to
Right.
imagine that it's
Your genie bottle.
like it's very very much this genie bottle, but like it's closet space. It's
Can
his
you take
walk-in
other
closet.
Can you take other people in?
Not yet.
Okay, is that soon?
That is soon.
Okay.
When
I'm
I
just imagining Ignixara, all of us like slap fighting to be the next one to get to sit in the cold room for a little while.
I can take 5 people when it becomes available.
Guess who's getting left out?
5 people and 1 squirrel.
I don't think you would ever. I don't think
One
you would
little cat.
ever let me in at this point in
I can
time.
be
So.
tiny.
If the need arises, he's not.
I mean,
Ethan would
it's
take
we're
one
like
to
2 days.
fire
Well,
this.
I
we're
found it,
fairly away.
Cartographer's tools cost 15
There's a little
gold.
pile. There's like
I already got
Ring around your tail.
cartographer's
Yeah.
tools. I got I need the map
laying on
case.
top of it.
Oh, okay. Is that an actual item?
Yes, on the ND Beyond.
Ah.
But I can pull it for you.
Map case.
I'll call it.
48 silver.
Map or spell case. I see it.
And then he.
That's 1 gold.
1 gold?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, a dozen. No, just the 2.
Yeah, I mean it will, as long as you keep it under whatever you use. You're using the Iron Stone as well, right?
The amulet or the armor?
Yeah, I said
Armor, I
amulet,
got
but I'm switching it to Iron Stone. Because I
Oh,
wrote this
okay.
in the thing, I was like,
Oh,
I
okay.
realized like I had said amulet off the cuff, and then I was like, but all of its elements were Iron, and I was like, why am I not just making an Iron Stone? Like, so it's an Iron Stone.
So is literally everybody else doing the armor?
No. I'm doing the
No,
Iron Stone.
literally, I think only Priya is doing it.
Oh, okay.
I am too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I
are
had,
as well.
I had thought about
We were
it.
flipping
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, during the week, Aoife would have practiced
of the
with it.
stone where it will be affected by magic. It could be dispelled.
Dispelled or like caught or
Or the- yeah,
And also, you don't
Of
get
the Iron
disadvantage.
Stone. Yeah, so
Right.
like,
You don't get disadvantages.
that I didn't write that in there. So you don't have
Stone,
active
stone,
disadvantages,
stone,
but sort of the
stone.
passive disadvantages are can get snatched away.
Yeah.
And it's immediately like if it's off you,
Sure.
it's gone.
Yeah.
She
the
made
effects.
it. She made it easier to snatch away too, from what.
Yes.
From what
yeah,
regular,
I remember.
that is true for me with all Iron Stones. I think that's ridiculous the way that they're written. I get that it's like this needs to be hard, but I'm like no. And that's a little bit in keeping with Pathfinder because I started in Pathfinder, and it's a lot easier to snatch an iron stone in Pathfinder, and I think, like, validly so. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like 24 AC to grab a stone. 24 AC, dude.
That's insane.
Insane. And it was like the same, like 24 acrobat. It's like 24 AC to hit it or 24 acrobatics. And I was like, no. So I just made it their ACs or a grapple check against them.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm like, it's like you're holding something, someone's trying to take it from you.
Or their choice?
Huh?
The attacker's choice or their choice?
Attacker gets to decide whether they're trying to hit it or snatch it from you.
Hit or snatch. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hit
So
away
it's just
or
like
take
if you had anything and they're trying to take it away from you.
That's good. That's good.
So it is. So the 2 cons. It doesn't come with any of the disadvantages.
Sure.
But the 2 cons are that it can be snatched or broken, and I had forgotten, but we did discuss that it like if someone dispels magic on it or you hit like an anti-magic field, it's gonna go down and then nothing. Whereas the thing you're wearing, the magic is innate to the stone.
Okay.
So like if you like it can't have its magic dispelled. If you walk through an anti-magic field, you'd still have it on. But it comes with all the disadvantages of heavy armor.
Sure.
So if you're not proficient with heavy armor, but these 2 are. So they come with the disadvantages and advantages of that, because now your armor base is going to be 18 instead of 16.
Nice.
How do I? Well, because I'll just click it when we.
When you go?
When we
Yeah.
go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll need to go in and do that.
So I assumed he's not doing that.
Oh,
He's
no.
grabbing
He's doing the stone. He's doing the stone. So, yes, stone. Yes, room. He's also quite busy over the course of the week.
Nice.
He comes along with Kazun to check out the scar. Just in general, the vibe there. Honestly, same kind of thing. Also wants to tag along and visit the cave. He's looking for, with the cave specifically, he's trying to get a better answer to, is this the same thing?
Does somehow
Do I recognize this ice magic? He is thinking no, but to see it in person. And then same thing with the scar. He's trying to sense any sort of like I don't even know how to how would that, because I don't want to take away, it's almost like a magical ability. I can't just say I'm doing that. So let me see if that he's looking for Titan clues at the scar and seeing if he recognizes anything. But I need to think about actually if there is something that he would be able to do.
Also, as he's doing that, rethinking and thus reflavoring your low roll on investigating the armor last time. There are no runes carved into them. And if he were to have asked, he would have, as I just said, he would have learned that like the magic is innate to the stone. It's not anything that was imbued as they usually do with runic magic into
so this is more so just carved.
It's really just we shaped this stone and energized it. So I would say there are runes, but the runes that are in there, it's just a couple, and they're basically just amplification, runes of amplification. But the magic that protects people from the heat of Ignixara is innate to the stone itself.
I think it's interesting that the 2 people that called out that they go to the scar with me are these 2.
I don't know if I said it aloud.
Probably not at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you guys both go together with
My intention was to go too.
That makes sense.
I mean, if we go, obviously we're separated.
I
I think he said specifically that he goes with Kazoo.
No, he also
Oh,
said.
you
Yeah,
said
I
this
said
was-
I
okay.
I would go just because I'm bored. But just to like check it out, so I would probably just be like
Nora's perfectly fine going and pouting about it. Just like only talking to Kazu. that kind of thing, like wandering very
Yeah,
intentionally,
yeah.
wandering off in a different
Like
direction.
we're in the same
like,
place, but we're avoiding each other.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just both orbiting around.
Like
Yes.
an iron
Yeah.
Oh, that is some spicy tea right there.
Spicy drama.
He didn't,
Yeah,
he didn't
between-
know the drama.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh my
It got
god.
worse too. Like the thing that I don't know if you were here, but the thing that I was mentioning at the beginning, he gave it was a curse Iron Stone, but he gave their Iron Stone of
I
Dexterity
remember
to
this.
her. And Nor was like, Nor, there's a moment when you're in the scar where the change over of singers happens, and another voice. You're not looking over there.
Mhm.
Another voice just joins in to harmonize with the first voice, and for a moment you feel like this shock of Ty,
Yeah.
and you look over, and of course it's not Ty.
No.
It's just some dwarf who has a similar
Just some
voice.
dwarf.
To him, if you're looking and expecting Ty, to you it's gonna feel like just some dwarf. It's just another dwarf that has a similar vocal tone.
Yeah.
But there is a moment before logic and reason sinks back in where you look and expect to see Alistair. Astalar, sorry. I'm watching a show that has an Alistair in it.
Yeah,
It's fucking
yeah.
me up. I know that you look over and expect to see Astalar, and of course it's not him.
I wrote this down, but there is no better thematic tie-in. That evening, before he can even think about what he's doing, he writes a very short letter to Ty and sends it immediately. Like, just doesn't even stop himself. So that's done. He shops, and I have a couple things.
Oh, I have a question.
What?
Keith, what are you using to send this letter to Mark?
Yeah,
I would assume
I know
I
this
would
tea.
buy some paper and write it. Why?
Mhm.
Yeah, where are
And
you
then-
sending it out from, Heath?
The post office?
Okay.
Why?
I was wondering if you were planning on using the sending box that you didn't help pay for.
I thought that was a communal thing.
Did you communally pay for it?
No?
Then why would it be a communal thing?
Because we're a team?
And that doesn't go both ways?
He needs to make this argument to everybody else.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
know
being
who you are, you're
I'm being
asking that
cheeky and incredulous because I was like talking with her about the sending box like in an
She
in
thought
between
we
time
split it even Stevens all of us
amongst
paying the same
everyone.
amount.
I just assumed because it was a communal thing that everyone planned to use. And then she was like
No, there was.
she was like,
four
no,
people
Heath and
paying
Hairmaid
for it.
didn't help pay for this. And I was like, what?
Yeah, it was
we-
$1,000.
yeah.
Are they planning on using it?
He had spent more money on his bracers. He didn't have as
Yeah.
much as the rest of us.
Yeah! And? Are you
We were
planning
cool
on
with it.
We call it friendship.
Yeah.
If y'all are cool with it, I'm just making
Hopefully,
sure
I assume.
that the agreed upon group consensus was you're not going to help pay for this communally, but you are going to use it communally. Is that what we as a group
Look, we're a
understand?
team. I spent my money on their magic items. Like,
I know. Okay.
whatever.
I also, I mean, this message is also.
This is 100% bleed. Shay would not be okay with that.
You know, I mean,
This is also, it's also to counteract
To
it.
help.
This is not a personal letter. This is a.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
letter
yeah,
for
totally,
me.
totally.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like.
That's so true.
I'm not
That's
using
so
it
true.
for personal matters. It's just.
She can attest for me. At the time, I was like, he's not gonna write via you. I was like,
Alright.
what?
Firstly, He's not exactly a letter guy.
That's very fair.
You know, because he had to learn his letters when he was older and all that.
But Aunt V would have made sure.
Oh,
that he
yeah,
was,
for
he
sure.
was
I mean,
set.
she forced him to, or she forced him to learn Elvish as a part of things, or learning like how to do medicine and all of that. But of course, he's not like the kind to.
Do you want that to be Elvish or Sylvan?
Buddy, go Sylvan.
I mean, I was flavoring it as Elvish because it would be whatever like language would be like the most like they've studied medical things for a while.
Sylvan in this world is Gloamish.
Uh-huh.
I think it would have made sense for her to teach you Gloamish because they're very into herbs and they're an extremely medical druidic people.
Okay.
And they live right there.
Sure.
So if you pick whatever makes you happy, but I'm just gonna say if you want to know Gloamish instead of Elvish, you can.
Whatever would have been like the books that he would have read, that whatever language that would have been in.
That's a harder one.
Yeah. You can come back to it.
Yeah, you pick. Because just as valid, it's like, oh, these are medical books from
Then whatever
the
language
peaks
that
and
is,
they're in
is
Elven.
the language you're using in the letter to Mark that he's got to take to the garden,
True.
and somebody at the garden has to be able to read it.
Right.
True. Let's say Elvish. We'll keep it Elvish.
I think Elvish.
That makes sense to me. Okay, sorry, Nor.
Oh no, you're good.
I was like, letters.
No, definitely. If it's for team business, Nor is not going to grumble about Pete sending a letter.
Yeah,
But if
absolutely.
personal letters.
Personally, we'll just charge him 5 gold.
I was just like,
Oh, I
fine.
love that. Even better than not allowing him. He has to pay the toll. I love that.
Pay the troll
They
total.
postage on your love letters.
And he's like especially pissed about it.
Comes to the
Similarly,
sending box. Is that a letter to your
Yeah.
girlfriend?
I'll just be reading this.
Oh, I didn't want to be reading that. He's putting really salacious things in it, not for Vayu, but just for Nor's sake, like just to fuck
God.
with Nor.
There's the fake letter that comes first, and then
Yeah.
once more has been put off.
Now that he's been creeped out. Now, I think I've thought about it. Of like, would Heath write to Vayu? And I don't think we're at that stage yet.
That's
So
totally
we're at the end
viable.
of the world stage. So
Again, this is not
Different-
DM
right.
upset.
Yeah.
It's fully Shige,
Yeah.
like Shige
Different-
incredulity, incredulousness, just going. You're not gonna write to your lady
moocher.
love
Dude,
or help pay for the
relationship
sending
status,
box?
it's complicated. It's like,
yeah.
We know.
yeah.
Listen, Shige's a romantic.
Would Vayu write Heath?
She doesn't have a way to write Heath.
Would she?
You don't know.
If she had a way, that's the alternative side.
I know the
Did
answer
you
to
ask?
that.
No.
Here.
Oh, they're getting melted?
Oh no! The TV does get pretty hot.
Okay.
That's probably why the cat is on it.
That is. He likes the warmth. Sorry, Chase. I keep
No.
cutting you off.
No, you're totally fine. We've been doing that all session, just going back and forth with you people. Yes, he's going to shop a little bit. He is going to reach out to Lady Gwen. One, it's been nearly a month since we, over half a month since we left Velton, and he's wondering kind of how things have shaken out.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to get some information on what moves has the warden made. Like, were you successfully able to find out anything based upon the information that we provided you? Like, trying to get a sense of where she's going. I'm sure the campaign is ramping up. Like, what is that? And I might not write a full letter for that one, but I might just do like bullet points of what he's hoping to find out
Absolutely.
from her. But also just trying to strengthen the connection a little bit. Do we want to ask
her, and by extension the Violet Garden, for any favors in this regard.
I don't know about the favors, but I would also add my name to the letter, or maybe our Beauregard and
Ophelia.
yeah.
That's smart.
I love that, actually.
And say your friend in Koros.
I
or,
love that.
Like some kind of.
What is this letter about? Sorry, I was spacing out.
No problem.
Okay.
Basically, general, hey, how's Velton since we became enemies of the state? How's the campaign trail? If she's even on the campaign trail. And then also, it seems like we're potentially attempting to rally forces or resources to help with Capta in the Riverlands. So didn't know if we wanted to attempt to gain. They almost certainly have lines of intelligence that stretch. They might have some more information there that we could ask about. Similarly, if we're trying to get people in or out, or items in or out, they are smugglers, so...
What did she asked us for more information about,
She wanted the ledger,
Yeah.
or she wanted some sort of documentary proof
She was
linking Lorelia.
Yeah, she wanted more information. She wanted anything that was linking the warden concretely, but she also was interested in anything related to Lorelia.
Yes.
Right. So I'm wondering whether or not we mention, like, because the stuff that we learned last session, or at least we theorized about, was whether or not, you know, the whatever the forge is, the Heart Forge, is that what it is? Or, no, that's the place in Magmahearth. Wherever the one person went, I have notes. I'm sorry.
Oh, where Elda is operating
Yeah,
from?
where
Yeah,
she's
Ignixara.
operating from, like, informing about that, and
Oh yeah, the capital city of Ignixara is what you're talking about.
yes,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
like,
I have that written down somewhere.
Yeah, I was like, I got it
I
here.
sent it once.
Procula,
yeah,
something like that.
Mm.
Yes.
whether or not, like, do we want to inform her of, like, possibly, like, created things to control them? Like, do we want to give her more information, basically, as, like, here's some more information, all to be, like, as, like, a sign of friendship or payment as a way of getting more?
I like the idea. I think he would just dangle, like, hey, we're finding out more information. It seems like there's an Ignixaran connection.
She
And
also might be interested in the fact that one thing we learned last time was that Miran the merchant came. Were you here for? He came to Thrain
oh,
and asked, "Can we make a deal? I would like to be the middleman between you and the world." And Thrain was like, "Lol, like, what are you talking about?
okay.
Dumbest shit I've ever heard."
It's
And
like,
so
no, we good.
he turned Miran away, and so Miran went to Abyssroot. And as far as Thrain can tell, they accepted his deal. I think he confirmed that they accepted his deal and that Miran is working with them. So
And we think that's where they're getting all the loom crisps that he's selling from.
Yeah, so she may be interested in that angle, given that Miran is now active in many places. Ignixara is very far removed from her, and like Titan information is very theoretical.
I like offering that instead, and basically saying, hey, if in your dealings you have noticed the flow of this loom crest to and from places, if you have even facilitated that, like, just so you know, we know who is currently orchestrating all of that trade from down here, and they are they are not in the good graces of Luminara or really the most of the Dregs. So do with that what you will.
I know you know I know.
Yeah. No, I actually really like that idea. I think that's the type of thing that a smuggler, I think, would
would like to know where the supply lines are originating from.
Yeah.
And then,
So, real quick question.
Mhm.
Sorry, no, keep going. I'll remember my question.
Are you sure?
Yep.
2 other things. On the topic of Avis Root, I think he spends a lot of time. To anybody who's paying attention, it seems like he's just kind of hanging out. But I think he's spending a lot of time trying to make connections with other clan dignitaries. I don't know if anyone from Avis Root is here in the city in any way that they could be interacted with, but certainly with Jim Hart and Stonebreaker. Just trying to have the conversation, introduce himself, kind of talk about like, yeah, how are things in your neck of the woods? That kind of, both from like a business side of things, kind of following up on what he told his sister he would do, but also just trying to strengthen the relationship and do a little bit of like, yes, you know, I am a companion of the Rune Master, and true, he is the Rune Master of Clan Fireforge, but he is not just of Fireforge. He represents all of the wondrous cultures of the Dregs. And have you considered, perhaps, you know, spending more time with your other clan members and how, you know, how beneficial it might be in such times of strife to cooperate more closely with each other and
Kind of trying to draw the clans closer together.
a little bit, yeah.
I like this. I am going to. There aren't really, not that there don't exist dignitaries. There do, but outside of like an official reason
Sure.
to visit or a summons, which you could certainly ask for. The dignitaries aren't necessarily just showing up. There are occasions that they would show up for, but probably not randomly in this time that you're here. But there are certainly merchants and representatives
That's
from
the
the
kind
other
of
clans that Nor would be mingling with and be like, this is not just like of varying levels of influence.
Sure,
right?
Sure. I want them to go back and talk.
Absolutely.
I want them to go back and talk about like, hey, maybe we should consider like reestablishing post-Scar a little more connectivity with Fireforge. It's, you know, they have a new Rune Master. It seems like things are changing over there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how they feel about Fireforge in general, but, you know, that trying, like you said, to draw them closer together.
Yeah, I would like 2 persuasion checks,
Sure.
2 insight checks, and then a 3rd insight check.
Okay.
It sounds like I should have just said 3 insight checks, but they're in different categories in my brain.
Sure. Okay. First persuasion was a 19.
Okay.
Okay, I thought that was a natural 1. It was not a natural 1, but I am going to use this.
Oh, sorry. Take
No problem.
9.
That's a 17. Persuasion, and then
19, 17.
Yep.
Okay.
Insight. That's a.
I'm gonna need you to make the second one. Sorry, I was thinking the second one was for Gemheart.
Okay.
Make the second one of both rolls at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because Gemheart is definitely familiar with House Tremontaine.
In that case, so the second one would be a 21.
Oh, okay.
So 19, 21. That insight is a non-natural 20. And then the second one at advantage.
One of my players last night. So that's a dirty 30.
A dirty
I was
30.
like, bro, there's no way to get a natural 30, so
Yeah.
you don't have to say that.
That
But
with
it rhymes, so
advantage
it's fun to say it.
Right?
was a natural 20.
What?
One of the second insight was a natural 20 for 25 total, and then the third insight. So
You bitches.
let me do this.
So
19.
19, 25.
Bring the dregs
21.
together.
19.
United
21,
dwarves strong.
We practiced on the
20.
rats. Now we're bringing it into the real world.
Natural.
You thought we were just
and-
messing around.
I will always, like, the Ratvolution is gonna hold such a special place in my heart for the rest of all of time.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we
On
took
my deathbed, I will be like, Viva la Revolution.
Like, the fact that it became a whole session that we got to play and, like, an integrated part of the campaign.
Yeah.
And it was us playing as rats. What a great idea, Aaron. That was so great.
I didn't even get to play.
I know! But you gave us the idea, so you were also part of it.
Yeah.
It was so fun to be like, come in with our different rat cultures. Okay.
Okay, much better. I used my dice reroll for the last insight. It was 14, now it's an 18. So.
Okay. All right. So you guys notice Nor, in a way that has not yet been since you took off on this adventure with him, in his element, in a way that you have not gotten to see, because from like you've gotten to see small moments of of negotiation and persuasion and charisma, but during your week here, he really falls into his sort of like ambassador, negotiator, what's the mercantile self. And you see him about the streets at different times throughout your week here, hobnobbing with different merchants that you find out later are, these are not just random sellers. They're key individuals that are set up in certain influential ways, whether it's like, oh, this is, a very rich merchant, or this is, a merchant of very little means, but is a member of a family that is one, you know what I mean? Like connections that vary in different web-like ways. And Nor, you make yourself, you get around to different folks and feel like you have done a commendable job. When you get into the flow state.
Yeah.
You're like ambassador flow state. You're like I've done you feel the impact of your conversations with these people, and know that you're sending them back to their clans in thinking about the relationship between the clans of the Dregs, and with positive connotation to that.
Yeah, I don't think he's not asking for anything at this point. He's just trying to establish
which I think only works in your favor, because you come as and they don't look down upon a transactional relationship, so it's not like they receive you with suspicion or anything.
True.
But in that coming at things from being willing to come at things from a transactional relationship, realizing that's like, oh, this person's not trying to get anything. This is just then you feel a sense of them taking it with a little bit more genuineness.
Okay.
Especially connected to the Rune Master as you are.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing that. I'm dropping that name every chance I get.
Kazoon's name getting dropped.
I think he asked you like day 2 of the break. He's like, hey, so I promise.
All good conversations start with that.
I will not be using your name or title for any ill-gotten gains or I guess what I'm saying is, if you come up in conversation and I mention some of the aims that you've expressed you want for your term, your time as Runecaster, some of what you're establishing here, and some of our group's mutual aims, is that something you're comfortable with? You can be as visible or not visible as you wish, but in the interest of
making inroads into the other clans, it might be useful. So, before I begin, how do you feel about that?
I think the whole time you were talking, he was like hunched over, writing furiously in his notebook. Huh? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Continues writing.
Excellent.
Absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Nora's got a feather bed and a free license to name drop. Couldn't be better.
Manifest destiny.
But, like, truly, he is pulling, like, 18, 20-hour days. Like, he is just collapsing in that feather
Him
bed
and Aoife both,
at night.
You notice in your smoozing,
I like
and
smoozing.
hobnobbing that there are no merchants from Clan Abyssroot here. And over the time, and it's not, and what might have not been clear if you guys had not settled in and stayed for a while becomes clear, because it's like, oh, it could just be like there aren't any in town today.
Sure.
But none come into town while you're here. And with some of those really good rolls, maybe bringing that up to some of the merchants in passing, you would learn that that's not how it's traditionally been.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, they do tend to keep more to themselves than any of the other clans, so there are always fewer of them. But there's usually a few representatives of that, you know, that come through and travel, and that it sort of slowly trickled and then dissipated altogether, and that they haven't seen the folks that they're used to seeing around during this season of trade. From Clan Abyssroot.
Okay.
What was your nat 20 on?
It was on the second insight roll.
Gemheart insight check.
Okay. Clan Gemheart has positive association with House Trountain.
Excellent.
From their perspective, you guys are a force of great good in the world, connecting all the different lands together more than any group ever has before, and have really made it a lot easier for them to get their items out to different places. So you're sort of like of the House Tremontaine, you know. When they show up, and you know, it's not like, oh, I had one, thank you. And you know, your family itself has definitely bought some choice,
Sure.
some choice things from different members of the clan. So they definitely try to, you know, would you be interested? Because they know that you come from means, and try to sort of apply their own brand and names in your direction.
Nice.
Yeah, with a nat 20, this being your first direct, I think, interaction with Clan Gemheart, you just come away with a much better understanding of the clan and how they operate. They are, as I said, more culturally integrated with the Upper Lands than definitely any of the other clans. There, you know, so some of that, there is a mixture of not serving, but revering the ancestors and praying to and worshiping the gods. There is more travel in and out from the Dregs to the Upper Lands, and they're more both like what's the word? They are more impressed by makes it sound wrong. Appreciative of Peak's culture,
okay,
and interested in that as they're talking to you, and just open, it seems like, to, you know, the Upper Lands as a culture and a people that
nice.
The other groups are.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think then the pitch there becomes, as he continues to learn more about that and kind of spend more time in their circles, the line there becomes like Gemheart as the bridge between the upper world and the dregs. Like, not, you all don't just produce baubles.
Yeah.
You are the clan that is most experienced with dealing with the upper world. You are closest to us uplanders. Like, you sit in a bridge position between the two cultures. Think of what could be done with you all, plying the interests of both the dregs and the upper lands in either direction, like that kind of thing. Because Fireforge is great, and they're clearly important, and they have a lot going on, but like, I don't know, they seem less suited for that kind of, the type of cooperation that an apocalypse might require. They seem more like, we'll just shut the doors and wait for it to get to us.
That's a fair read. I was just talking to Josh before this session about like Thrain and his prickliness, and how his read was like he's not usually that prickly, but like he's sort of leaned into the more severe side of his leadership because of the situation. And I was like, that's exactly like the way that he described Thrain in his write-up. I was like, that made me so happy, because exactly how I meant for him to come off is how you took it, and I love that and so appreciate it. So I feel like
strong face.
Yeah, and more defensive than necessarily is his regular beat. You know what I mean? So the bent is what I meant. I went with beat and bent at the same time. But I think Nor would pick up on that and go, because of the situation, this clan that doesn't have a bad relationship with the upper lands or anything, but is leaning more isolationist, and maybe Clan Gemheart provides a better thing for that. So I love that they will. What is Nor's hope in all of this conversation for if he were to have his end state met, his dream goal in all of this conversation? What is his hope to create with this negotiation in the Dregs?
Right now, it doesn't seem like there is a forum to interact with all of the Dregs at once. Seems very piecemeal, and so I think probably the goal right now is a council of clans where they can operate independently, they can maintain, independent cultures, and for better or worse, I think he pulls from like the kind of council culture and how the peak cities kind of interact with one another, where it's like we are
independent but unified.
Independent but unified. Yes, 100%. We are very different. We squabble, but we are fundamentally interconnected. We have a shared culture, and so it behooves us at times for everyone to be there at the table together to discuss larger issues befalling. Think what could have happened if what is happening to Abyssroot, they were not approached independently. They were approached at the Council of Clans, and then the merits of that decision could have been considered
as a group,
instead of this kind of like
which
going
I don't
behind.
think you were. I think this happened when you weren't here, but when you guys brought this up about Clan Abyssroot, Thrain said that he was going to reach out to the clan leader of Abyssroot because he had thought, that he had not seen it as anything nefarious happening. So he did say that he was going to reach out to that person, which I have their name in my notes somewhere. Awesome. Does Nor approach or ply this with Thrain at all as the head of Clan Fireforge?
Gosh. So we've got Thrain, we've got Boren, we've got Kazoon, Elda, who's off, and
Kara.
Who could I attempt to see who would be more receptive to that idea?
I don't think you even need to make a roll for that.
Okay.
From y'all's sit downs with them, Kara is definitely the friendliest of the group. Boren is on the council, but he is very much more in the Flame Guard, head of the Flame Guard, less political in his role. I would say less political in his role than the other two.
Sure.
Of the three of them, Thrain is definitely most political as the head of the clan. But Kara sort of sits in that sweet spot between still having influence and seeming a lot more friendly and open to you guys than Thrain necessarily came off.
Yeah, I think he then approaches her and makes a similar pitch, but I think the bent there with her as Master Stonemason is in times such as these, with what has happened to the Scar, with the continuing earthquakes, there will be a need to consider disaster relief. There will be a need to consider the shared act of rebuilding throughout the Dregs. There will be a need to consider sharing resources between the groups.
Sharing mapping information.
Exactly. And so I think a slightly different tactic with her, but basically saying look, it's there are times logistically when it would make more sense for everyone to be at the table cooperating like this. You coordinate large projects already. You recognize that there is a need at times, even if there are disagreements, to consider the options.
I'm not super confident in this one. Trying something new.
Nothing like being handed a mystery drink and getting. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I was gonna write you and ask you if you would bring me some water.
We'll see how we're doing.
I think it's great. Put this.
I think it's great.
Right?
I'm super happy right now.
I see why you don't think it's great, but
Yeah, I wondered if maybe it was hitting more your nuts and less mine.
yeah.
What's in it?
It's more grassy than
Okay.
This is what happened. He just comes in and hands me something, and I'm like, "What's in it?" He's like, "Just drink it." And I'm like, "Were you anyone else? That would be the most unacceptable thing to say."
But I'm not just saying this.
But he doesn't even know. Grask.
Pomegranate juice, lime juice.
Grask Stonelatch was the name
Sugar.
of the leader of Abyssroot. Which I need to get them onto the NPC. So make me. First of all, I'm a sucker for an actual great argument.
That's great.
But also, of all the people to approaching the clan's head stonemason with Nor's
I can't forget it.
historical lead-in to this entire culture, Dregs culture, is through Clan Stonebreaker and through, more than anything, an architectural lens.
I think we talk architecture for a while.
So I'm going to say make me another persuasion roll, but make it an advantage.
Okay.
Imorato's bleeding.
He, Nor dated a
18.
Dated a dwarf from Clan Stonebreaker, so he know a bit.
Oh, I see.
18.
So Murano is nor bleeding. That's it.
Okay. You feel like Kara really gets the points of your argument and feels that they're very valid. And she doesn't come out and say I'll talk to Thrain about it or anything. but you feel your arguments well received.
Cool.
Especially after a long bout of nerding out over architecture. All right, friends.
Down the road.
Well,
That was a week of hard work, guys.
yes!
Make good use of the time. What
Yeah,
everybody?
you did. It was beautiful. A week passes. Things are crafted. Negotiations are made. Camaraderie is built. Things are stolen. I am gonna say, Herme, that for the time that they're here, Kazun's parents both obviously are trying to spend as much time with him as possible and investing a lot of time in him, but his dad was not blowing smoke when he said, like, I've adopted you now, and basically spends all the time that he's not spending with Kazun with Herme, except for the times that Herme disappears. He's constantly, sending him off with, every morning he sends Kazun and Herme off with snacks. A ration of baked goods.
I would love to take him to the post offices, like, for 2 days trip, so he can spend more time on the way.
Amazing. So you're like, show me around the Dregs, and he brings you to the post offices and just doesn't know that you break and that you steal shit while you're there.
I'll just be one moment.
Yeah.
Desk something in the day.
Amazing. Spectacular. Also, not in the same way at all, but Kazun's mom also seems to take you under her wing and sort of adopt you. She's just a lot less fervent about it. She sort of, you notice her in more ways, like she asks to see your weaponry and your armor, and does like an assessment of it, and talks to you about asks you about your maintenance of it and have you been maintaining it well, and gives you pointers on that. And one morning you wake up and your armor's gone, and later on, a few hours later, it's been returned but refurbished and
Adopted by rich people? What happened?
He got adopted by Kazun's parents. He was talking about sad backstory stuff. And he was like, I don't have a relationship with my parents. And Kazun's dad started crying. He was like, oh, you're part of our family now.
We're not rich, but
No.
rich and
Rich
my
in
dad's
love.
a baker.
Yeah,
so
it's not
he makes lots of food.
your armor has not been hasn't
We're all
been upgraded.
we're all except for Nor. All of us are sleeping on my cousin's one-room apartment, basically.
Aw.
Yeah, no, his armor hasn't been upgraded, but it's been cleaned and patched and padded in some places.
Taken care of.
You find it fits a little bit more snugly. Just, so less words and more just doing stuff. And after the week passes, runecasters mentored and taken care of, and you got my note, right? That Krek was from the Riverlands?
Yeah, I need to fix that one. Yeah.
Fix something. I was just telling
So
you
that
that in case it had in case you wanted to do anything with that towards Hoffa.
Yeah, we could ask him about context too. I was also thinking
that was my thought.
When we reach, because we know Brian is in Ignixara, so if we find him, Brian might have contacts there that we can reach out to too.
100%. Krek, if you ask him, offers a random friend he has there to send messages to that no one would think to you don't know that
No one would
person,
associate
so
it.
no one would think to look at those messages. And then would probably coordinate between the three of you and the plans you're making with Mark to be if Mark needs a place to stay there or someone to receive messages from in the Riverlands, that's something that you guys could use. So
Excellent.
nothing Violet Garden level of he's not nothing Violet Garden or Assassin's Black Scarves level of secrecy and knowledge, but
He's just a dude that's not associated with
but it's anonymity.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
this is associated with nothing, nowhere.
It's a resource.
Exactly. Okay. At the end of your 6 days, the council, as you all set up to head off on your journey toward Ignixara, the council comes to see you off. They have received messaging back from Elda, heartily giving her approval to the to receiving the Gloamkin refugees and extending her her condolences for the need for it. I said last time that there have been no more like magma, like lava,
Nothing
strikes
nothing
into
like the scar. Yeah.
into the nothing like that, but
still
nothing at all.
Like the we had heard that there was still like the earthquakes in the
earthquakes are still happening. Yes, 100%. But no more lava flows. Where like earthquakes are happening and disrupting lava flows is not is out in the tunnels of the Dregs and has not happened near Magmahearth since the scar.
Very interesting.
I just couldn't remember if I said that last time. I think that I did, but apologies if I didn't. They come to see you guys off, and Kara tells you, this would probably actually be Borin, tells you that where the tunnels end, it's a 12-hour journey to reach the end of the Dregs and the passage over the transition into Ignixara. Where the tunnels end, there will be a set of carved double doors treated for heat resistance that will signify the transition out of the Dregs and into Ignixara. And he instructs you all before you open those doors to don your heat armor and make sure that you are properly outfitted and attuned before moving through that area.
Okay.
And then they, what's the word? I can't think of it. Really struggling with the words tonight, guys. I feel like this has been happening for a while, though. Present you all with gifts. Aoife, after you noted that you needed a golden acorn, Thrain comes and presents you with 4 acorns. After he's been speaking with insistence is too strong a word, but at the
Encouragement?
Yeah, the encouragement is a great word. At Kara's encouragement, he's been speaking more over the last couple days with the leadership of the other clans. And he has, and he did initially send off a message to Grass that first day that he told you guys he would. And as a show of support, because he did know that was like the earliest thing he knew you guys needed was that acorn, each of them sent an acorn, not made of actual acorn material. So it's on a small bracelet chain. They are strung like a charm bracelet. Holds 4 jewel-like acorns, which can be worn together or can be separated and used by different creatures. And each are enchanted. When the enchantment is used, it will transform back into a mundane acorn. So these could be used as your golden acorn or for their individual reasons. One is a malachite acorn.
Okay.
This one is from Clan Avisroot. If you are blinded, frightened, charmed, paralyzed, poisoned, or petrified, at the end of your turn, the effect ends. A golden acorn from Clan Gemheart. If any damage would reduce the user to 0 hit points, They are instead reduced to 1.
Okay.
An agate acorn from Clan Fireforge. As a reaction, you can move up to your movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. And a silver acorn from Clan Stonebreaker. With 1 use of the counterspell at 6th level.
Oh, 6th level is good.
That is gonna be.
That's so cool.
We keep throwing around anti-magic field and dispel magic.
Heath,
Might be needing that.
I'm like neck deep in Snorball lore.
someone please get that.
Yeah.
I like to imagine he comes
I'm
back
so
like,
happy.
wearing full like team
Merch.
gear, like
Yes,
team merch.
yes.
We got, like,
You
a big
have
phone
no
hand.
fucking idea where I'm
Yeah,
at right
if-
now.
if we
This is
come
going.
up
This is going on to Jay's shop.
I was gonna say, if we come up with teams and logos,
Jersey.
we can
I need
absolutely
jersey.
make a Snorball jersey.
Dude, I'm already fucking there. Like, you have no
We don't have a
idea.
fantasy football league, we have a fantasy snorball league, and people
Yeah.
are like, what? And we're like, listen.
Doesn't matter.
You're not as cool.
I mean, I can.
After your
Yeah.
conversation with the group at the table, Kara went and paid a visit to Hagrid's shop.
Oh.
She had never been there before.
Uh-huh.
But she learned over the time that you stayed there that you were interested in herbs, and she went both as kind of a little bit of a check-in on like what's going on here and is it all up to snuff, but was given a bundle of herbs on for you on Hagrid's behalf. And gives you and says that she was given the instruction that they can be chewed raw for more minor effects, or for those proficient in the herbalism kit, you could spend 6 hours brewing any number of one type into potions for no extra cost.
So chewed for lesser effect.
Mm-hmm. And I will send this to you, but the herbs she sends, and she sent, like, there's a little list, and it says at the top, since you like having...
Instructions.
Yeah, since you seem to like labels, is what it says. There is witchweed, which raw allows 5 minutes of water breathing. But brewed allows water breathing for 1 hour, brewed into a potion. Pepperberries. Oh no! What is the thing you put in your thing?
Oh, flickerbug.
Ground flickerbug. There's a packet of ground flickerbug.
The house seasoning.
Yes. Which chewed raw will allow you to resist cold for 1 minute.
Makes sense.
Brewed into a potion will allow cold resistance cold immunity for the same amount of time, or fire breath, depending on how you brew it.
Okay, so resist cold chewed for 1 minute, immune cold for 1 minute brewed,
Mm-hmm.
or fire breathing?
Or fire breathing, depending on how you brew it. There is an ogre ear, which chewed raw gives you advantage on your next attack roll.
Ugh.
Brewed becomes a potion of hill giant strength,
Okay.
which would actually be ogre strength, but for the mechanically hill giant strength. There is ground lover's thorn.
Okay.
Chewed raw gives advantage to charisma checks. She says this seems like one that you could use.
He sends that out into the universe.
Sometimes with dry swords.
And brood becomes a let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
I realized as I was reading this out loud that there's no way a hacker could send that. Ghost bloom, consumed raw, acts as a spell of false life. Brood becomes a potion of invisibility. And something called Mother's Rest, which consumed raw gives resistance to disease for 1 hour.
Damn, man. Would love some of that.
Yeah.
Or brood becomes a potion of lesser restoration. Borin approaches Herme, and he says, "This is a weapon that we forged for someone in the Riverlands, but the deal went sour, and it surely can't be used here. We hope that you'll be able to put it to good use at some point." He hands you sort of like aquamarine sort of sword. It is it's very pretty, and it has like sort of a pearlescent hilt. But the blade itself it looks like water
The drink is very good, thank you.
in physical form. And he says you have to choose a command word. First of all, it's a +1 sword mechanically. He says you have to choose a command word, but if you're underwater, then it doesn't. Usually it's difficult to swing a sword underwater. Not with this one. So mechanically, for you to know, anything that's not piercing damage underwater takes automatic half damage, and your attack rolls are at disadvantage. But you won't have any of that with this. 3 times per rest, you can transform this sword into a watery whip.
There you go.
An attempt into a water whip, an attempt to pull a target within 40 feet toward you. It has to be large or smaller.
And then how long is that, distance that I can?
40 feet.
Oh, I can pull also 40 feet, all the way up. Okay.
Oh, how far can you pull them?
Is
You're
it
asking?
10?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 foot.
Oh no, 40 feet.
Oh, all the way down. Okay.
Yeah.
VIP itself is like 40 feet as well.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
That's why
It's get over
it's
here.
the same amount of it's the same amount of reach that it has pull factor. You're still gonna it's still gonna be an athletics check against them,
Just a regular.
or a strength check for them. But the target must be large or smaller. If they're unwilling, they must make a strength save DC 16. And sorry, I was getting to it. The DC, or on a fail, they're pulled within 5 feet of you, so all the way to you.
Okay.
If you are fighting with this sword underwater, its magical bonus increases to +3.
Ooh. That's a nice one.
Gotta name this.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
So
Plus
you come down and make friends with the people who make all the magic items.
Is that a +3 magical bonuses?
When you're underwater.
Underwater.
Only if you're fighting underwater.
Yeah.
Normally it's +1.
Priya, you get the sense that they didn't really know what to give
You're the
you.
person that's hard to buy a gift for.
They're like, it's the cleric of Koros. And they offer you. They say this one is Thrain, and he says for our friend from Pesca and a seeker of knowledge and keeper of secrets. We hope that you will enjoy and appreciate this cask of wine. And hands you a chilled bottle of wine in sort of a cone-like shape. Winterberry wine, he calls it. For 12 hours, and I'm just going to say until a long rest after drinking it. Reduce all instances of cold damage by 4. And once per hour, before you suffer damage, you can, as a reaction, encase yourself in a thin shell of ice. You immediately, it's sort of like that one spell that encases you in ice. You immediately become petrified, but gain 25 temporary hit points until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so 1 per hour in case of an ice, plus 25 temporary.
Yep. So it's basically like if something's gonna hit you, just
Right.
tomb of ice.
And how long does that? You said it lasts.
Until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
I love this foreshadowing of protection.
Yeah, I know.
damage.
Right as y'all are going into the heat.
Hey, they've given you stuff to protect you from heat damage.
Yeah. Listen, we have plans, and it'll. all
Oh,
come in
sorry, friend. That's not the one I had for you. Here, I'm gonna read the one I had for you. And if you like the winterberry wine better, you can have that instead. But they had a sage potion. That was also still from the of an Arctic like vibe. He gives you sort of like in the same vein. He's like, Hagrid sent these as well. You can either eat them raw or put them in the potion. Consumed raw, the herbs open your mind for 10 minutes, and you gain advantage to all intelligence-based skill checks and saves. Brewed, so mixed into this mixture, it becomes an elixir of brilliance, where for 1 hour your intelligence score becomes 21.
Solid.
If you do not put the herbs into the potion, it is a potion of power, where you can recover 1 first or second level spell slot.
So if I.
So you have the herbs that give you advantage to intelligence-based skills, checks, and saves. You've got a potion of power. If you mix the two, you get elixir of brilliance.
Okay.
Would you rather have that or the winterberry wine?
I think that probably the wine.
Okay, take the wine instead. Sorry. I had this both pulled up. You get the sense that they might have picked up on what you've been going around doing, Nor. And Thrain, definitely Kara, approaches you with a robe like that is a very fine make, and has clearly been tailored relatively to your measurements. So like not as clean as like somehow we know your exact measurements.
Sure.
But there's been like this is probably good.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
This is a craftswoman. She's.
Hey, some people
eyeballing
don't know.
Some people do. It fits well, is what I say. You can see that it's your size. It will not be perfectly tailored to you. But this is the silver tongue robe. While wearing this robe, you gain +1 bonus to all your persuasion, intimidation, and deception checks.
That is dangerous.
While wearing this robe, you gain +1 bonus to your armor class for people not wanting to attack you.
Okay.
Basically, flavor it how you want. You look a little bit more intimidating,
Okay.
or could be you look less intimidating and more foppish, and they're
Okay.
all like, "Yeah, we don't want to fight that guy." How it reads is you emit either a seducing or threatening aura
Okay.
that can make enemies hesitant to attack you.
Okay.
This armor has 4 charges. You can regain 1 charge each day at dawn.
Okay.
You know the following spells and can expend charges to cast them without using a spell slot. Vicious Mockery, Dissonant Whisper, Suggestion, and Cause Fear.
And each casting is 1 charge?
Yes. Sorry. No. Apologies. Suggestion is 2 charges.
Okay.
Cause Fear is 2 charges.
Okay.
Dissonant Whisper and Vicious Mockery are both 1 charge.
Good spells for Noah.
And Kazun, Thrain approaches you with a ring. The Ring of Elemental Focus is tuned to a specific type of elemental damage manifested by its gem's color. If you have proficiency in jeweler's tools, you can take an hour, and I would allow your craftsmanship capabilities to count for that. You can use and take an hour to change the type of gem set into the ring. You will just need different colored gems. But it holds 5 charges and regains a charge each day at dawn. Whenever you cast a spell that has one of the elemental damage types, so green for acid, white for cold, red for, this is backwards, sorry. Green for acid, blue for cold, red for fire, white for lightning, purple for thunder. You can expend a number of charges equal to the level at which you cast the spell and change the damage type of that spell to the damage type of the gem.
That's nice.
When you receive the type of damage that the ring is attuned to, you can reduce it by an amount equal to your Constitution modifier. And the item regains 1 charge.
Very cool.
It is currently set with a ruby stone for fire damage.
That's that plus 2 also. Somebody tells me that'll be useful in Leveland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow up and send you guys.
Thank you.
Those are so awesome.
Yes. I always knew if things went well in Magmahearth that y'all would be leaving. Well, I should say, if things went really well in Magmahearth, that y'all would be leaving with some cool magical items.
Yeah, I think we definitely would like just be very appreciative before we head out, and would say goodbye to my parents and to Flint, and tell them that we will write them now that we have a portable mailbox.
That is the question I was gonna ask earlier. Oh man, I've used up all my time. Fuck. Of Nor, or when Chase was talking, and then I was like, I'll remember. Who do you guys give the sending box address out
Obviously, your
Does do we give the address to?
to? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely my parents and Flint. Definitely the council.
Yeah.
Definitely the runecasters and Aelyrin.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's really anyone else that we.
I mean, would we give
What about
it to
Hagrid?
Mark?
Well, yes, what do we mean here?
Oh.
Oh no, I mean in general.
Oh, in general.
Yeah, I
As
want
long
to
as
know
there
who
were no
y'all give the
objections.
sending box
Aoife would have given it to Eldrin, her parents and brother, and Vale.
and Vale. Okay.
I don't know.
And she would send it to Brian the next time they communicate.
Okay. So you do give it to the council so that they can write you, and you send one to Brian. Yeah.
I think if we do anybody in Belton, it would just be Mark.
Yeah.
And that would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously I would have written, don't share it, but he's pretty
Well,
good.
we're writing to Lady Gwen.
Oh, we can
You're writing to Mark, and he's getting it translated at the Violet Guard.
Yeah,
Right?
and if we
Well, we were
he
sending a
was
letter.
sending us. You guys were sending a letter
That's
to
true.
Gwen too.
Yeah, but sending a letter to Lady Gwenville is not the same thing as here's where you can
Yes.
reach us.
Right.
But then she cannot.
I mean, I think the alternative is just to say right to Magmahearth.
Yeah, you can
We're
always.
anticipating in Purakua there's going to be a teleportation circle, which hopefully we can gain access to, which would then give us quick transport back to Magmahearth. So if we don't want to give Lady Gwen our address, we could say that instead, or we could just give her the address.
Did we decide that wasn't dangerous? Like, we can't be tracked by that, right?
We decided that the risk was relatively low. Not that it was none, but that it was relatively low, and that with the level of effort and power it would take to use it against us, that
There's
would
probably
imply a
easier
threat
ways.
There's easier ways to kill us.
Yeah, then,
To scry on us.
so yeah, I
Or
mean,
just run on us.
I think we landed in a place where we're less concerned about that than
Yeah, one of the things I know that was discussed was like if you're worried about. Well, I don't know if that was discussed. Ignore me. But you guys have other like things that people know about on you that could be scryed on. Like he has his house ring. He has an amulet that the Laranas clearly want back. You know what I mean? He has Delana's book. There are other things. Priya, do you give anyone, whether you let the party know or not, do you give anyone your sending box address by which to reach you? Yes, but I mean, you have sending, so
Right.
it's a little different for you. You're like, I can send a message whenever I want. Y'all get
I don't have
fucked.
to write a letter.
What is this letter business? Ever heard of a phone?
Create evidence.
Right? Create
Writing?
things that people can read.
Only
Can
write it
reach
down
me
so
by?
I get to chorus.
Yeah. I'll only use that stone that ignites.
Consider and let me know. You don't have to answer me right now. If you have an answer right now, I'm happy to take it.
I do not.
Okay. Did you read what I wrote you
Yes.
today? Cool. Cool. That's so great! Inspiration immediately. I'm so happy. Okay. I as Shijay, the DM that I am extremely stressed out over the items I just gave you all. So I hope you appreciate that.
No, we love.
I don't like-
what I thought you were gonna say. But that was for sure not
Yeah.
it.
Magnificent Magmahearth gifts out of context. Is
I'm just like
so good.
I have a bit historically a hard time remembering like the items that people have and how those impact battle. So I'm always like super hesitant about like what items I give out to people so that I can like I'm not unbalancing battle. And I was just like, I'm just gonna give them cool shit. Just give them cool shit. You'll deal with it later. So hopefully you like them.
Quick question, does my sword need attunement? Or is it attunement sword?
I believe all magical items did, but maybe
except weapons.
Yeah,
We talked about that.
Yeah.
So excuse me. I'm going to say no. Do you have a weapon right now that requires attunement?
Just the regular.
Then we'll say no. It doesn't require attunement. Are you guys cool with hanging here until 10:30?
I am.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would anyone prefer not to do that?
I don't have one.
Me.
You don't need to.
I know.
Um,
I'm being silly.
cool. I missed you guys and I didn't time things out well. I thought this was gonna be super quick and it was not. I know. Even allowing for that, you know what I mean? I was like, this is probably gonna be super quick, but even if it's not, and then it was like the whole session. Okay, so you guys take off on your way toward, in the tunnels toward Ignixara.
Were we gonna have our conversation that you wanted to have
Why don't we save that for?
longer?
Yeah, we're late now.
For next time?
Yeah, let's save it next time.
For on the
Sorry,
way.
you should have let me know.
No, it's just kind of a thing hovering in the ether.
Okay.
We're about to need something to distract us from the lethally hot weather.
That is very true. Nothing like some good conversation along the way. Hey, having come from the military and long, miserable, torturous ruck marches, I can tell you that is a thing that you do. You're like, the more miserable the hike is, the more we converse.
Just shoot the shit, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes the time go by faster.
It does. We used to play games and everything. All right, so you guys are traversing through the tunnels of the Dregs, and little by little, all of the side tunnels fall away. They become more and more scarce until you are just going down one single tunnel, and you realize that this is just the road to Ignixara. There is no other path at this point. And as you go, it gets hotter and hotter and less comfortable. To the point that
Pop up my eye and stuff.
yeah,
As soon as he gets uncomfortable, I'm just like,
immediate, amazing. I love that because it was just like nope.
magic can solve this problem.
That should be on a t-shirt.
Magic can solve
Magic
this
can
problem.
solve this problem.
And by the by, if any of you does not like your magic item, this is why I asked at the beginning before y'all came to Magmahearth, if, let me know if you have any specific magic items you're looking for. But only a couple people sent me those. So if you don't like your magic item and you would like something else, I don't want to give you something that you aren't excited about, and we can talk about that. Let me know. But I tried to give you all something that you would like and that would fit your character. All right. It gets hotter and hotter. Definitely to the point where, like, nobody's wearing coats anymore. If you were, you'd have sweated through it completely. Which to me begs the question, how outfitted Nor stays?
Yeah. I think the shift weave that he bought, which I still need to settle up with you price wise, for.
Do you want that to be your?
Oh no,
item?
I love the robe. I've only had the robe for 2 minutes.
Please don't take it away.
For 2 minutes and I will die for this room.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I
love the robe so much, but
I will say they definitely, like, you can tell that they tried to design something that, like, matched your style. So it's an interesting, like, but it's clearly, like, we tried to reflect it off your style, but we have a style.
Sure.
So it's an interesting, like, intermingling of Magmahearth style and Nor, specifically Calum Hall style.
I love that. I love that a lot. Yeah. If you're asking if he's wearing gloves, yes, he's still wearing gloves and he's suffering through it. But it's this weird. he's
Rolled
like,
sleeves up, but gloves
like
still
truly, like I think I don't know. I was kind of imagining like Magmahearth, like the Magmahearth where it was like almost tunic-like, and then like baggier pants, like that kind of.
I like that
kind of wear, and like not, if not no sleeves, then definitely like shorter sleeves.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, and so it's that, but then Peaks gloves. like he looks ridiculous.
So I think at this point everyone would notice that. Like, maybe it takes several hours of people peeling off layers of stuff before y'all notice, but at some point, even the least insightful amongst you probably notice that Nor is still wearing winter gloves. Okay. As you guys are moving through, you come to a section of the tunnel that a lava vein has intersected. And you notice that what seems to have previously been a path built over this lava vein seems to have been broken down by you have my highest investigation. And who has my highest passive survival? It would be
passive survival.
Any passive is just 10 plus your bonus to it.
I think it's gonna be close between Heath and I.
Probably Heath. You two, then Heath and Kazun.
I'm plus 8.
I knew you had a high survival. You three probably then would be able, like, just looking at this section, would be able to tell that it seems to have cracked and broken, probably from the earthquakes rolling through here, to where there are only like segments of stone instead of a full walkway across the lava.
Great.
So we have to jump, huh?
How far apart are the segments?
Well, let's look, shall we?
Oh boy.
My sweet baby boy, why you know with my entire heart.
I am big concerned.
When I was pulling this up, I thought, and you can hear the lava, and I thought of your written thing.
Oh, yeah.
And being used to the sound of lava. Bubbling. Alright, well, we will know as soon as I move this precious princeling. Hey, precious princeling, come here. Alright, well, there you can see it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's big jumps. So still got that immovable.
Yeah, where is everybody? Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Put myself out. And in Kazun.
Excuse me, wow.
So Andon is not protected from.
Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. I'm just so happy to be here.
You're in a
with you
great
guys.
mood. I love it.
It looks
Andon
like
is,
Aethys now, like,
Andon is not protected from Ignixara temperatures, so he is going to be a
He
fire
doesn't
spirit.
have fire immunity as a fire spirit.
Find familiar doesn't give anything like that. So I figured he would just be spirit form and have no mechanical stuff. He's just there for roleplay while we're there.
He's just Calcifer hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will, as I like to do in general, if you're saying that if you are flavoring him as a fire spirit in truth, which has been my understanding, and want to, like, give up something else, about him to give him fire immunity, I will totally allow that. It will just have to be some sort of like equivalent exchange. You know what I mean? So if you think of something that you would like to do that with, let me know. I'm always here for that stuff. Tana was saying last night about something like, I didn't know that was something that I could ask for. And I'm like, listen, you never know unless you ask. As my parents like to say, the no you already have. But I hear you. So in this case, like, we'll act as though he does have that, but then he can't mechanically use it in any way that would benefit you guys.
I'll figure it out.
You still got the movable rod?
I do. Although I wasn't entirely thrilled about swinging over chasms, this
Seems like small enough gaps that if we reach out and lock it, we can use it as a handrail.
How far is the top of the rocks to the wall?
That's a
good
great
question.
Smart.
10 feet.
10 feet down. Okay.
Okay.
And is the other side like
5 feet. Sorry.
5 feet down? Oh, down. Okay.
This top part here would be 10 feet down, so
Okay,
10
but then
feet
when
from
we drop
this.
down- okay.
But once you drop down to this section,
Okay.
5 feet.
So,
That answered my next
this
question.
high.
Then. Good.
so
Say
we
again?
have
This high,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 5 feet.
so we have an immovable rod and we have a magical rope.
This high.
No, I'm sorry.
You can laugh. I said it to be funny.
This feels like a solvable problem.
About as tall as Kazoon.
I have a rope ladder too, but it's gonna burn.
I have
I
a
In a
real
minute or
ladder.
something. You do?
Yeah.
I can fly.
I can fly.
I can fly.
I cannot fly.
Hey!
You can fly down?
But
Yeah,
I've
you
never
can.
tried before. It's dangerous.
God damn it!
It's right
Wait,
here.
who all can fly? Raise your hand. Okay,
How?
I would
I mean,
be
she
fucking
like, I think she
annoyed
can-
if you
take
fly
the
and I can't fly. I also can't see in the fucking dark.
That's a great example of like I thought you would like the herbalism
Yeah, I love it.
the herb bundle, but if you would rather have like a dark vision item,
No, fuck that. I love
like
it. I like the fact that I have
We can
had
fix
that
that.
as a
cool.
thing.
I love that.
I want my.
I thought a
herbs.
bundle of herbs from Hagrid would be fun and fun.
Yeah, well, you give me.
So look,
some
next
things
level,
that I can-
next level, I can make 2 of us fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
also,
assuming-
what's the bearing capacity for that boots? Like, can I carry somebody with me?
It
When I
gives
was-
you a fly speed. So
It just gives me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So the way
cannot
that
carry
so you can still carry someone.
Like a. s-
Probably be.
Like a
Ow.
dwarf.
They're gonna if you're carrying someone your size or larger,
Mhm.
then it's gonna drag you down. It's gonna make you
over the time, not right away.
yeah, not right
Okay.
away. It's just gonna be more difficult. So, but same mechanically rules as trying to carry someone in general. If they're one size smaller than you, then you can carry them. For flying, I don't want to be a dick. Traditionally, I'm gonna withhold the. I'll think about it now. I'm gonna withhold the right to redo this if I want to, but I'm gonna say regular rules for carrying, which is if it's one size smaller than you can carry them no problem.
Okay.
If it's
Same size
your
or
size or
larger?
larger,
Okay.
then you're gonna be half speed, so you can still carry people.
And I'm
slowly.
vertically half speed too.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying it's actually gonna drag you. I'm just saying like it slows you down.
Slows you, okay.
Yeah. So whether you're going up
Well,
or
like
this
the
way.
idea to
Okay.
being down as well.
Are these,
Makes
is this
sense.
10 foot
Sure.
jumps?
Maybe how many?
It's the jumps that it
Yeah,
shows.
some of them are 5 feet, some of them are 10
10
feet.
feet.
That last one looks like it's closer to 15.
This is just 10.
It's just 10.
So it looks like
So
10
is
feet.
10 feet the
5
threshold
feet.
for a
Could
roll?
get 5 foot.
It is based on your strength score.
Yeah. So if you have a 10 or higher.
The running jump, like the first one, you can do a running jump.
Mm-hmm. The rest of them you're gonna have to do a regular jump, which you'll be able to do a 5 foot jump, no problem. The 10 foot jumps, which is this last one really.
So
Um,
if Hermé carry one of you. Maybe someone who's flying could help Priya, like holding her hand, helping her stay balanced, assisting her in getting across the larger jump.
This first one's gonna be a 10-foot jump. This last one's gonna be a 10-foot jump. So you've got one 10-foot, one 5-foot, one 5-foot, and a last 10-foot.
Okay.
So it's two
This would
rolls.
also be 10-foot to this one because like this is like slanted. So you'd have to jump to this section. So you'll have to do 2 rolls.
Okay.
The rest of them you can jump with the strength that you have, as long as you. I think all of you have a strength of 10.
Yes.
Maybe some of you don't. Nor.
No.
Right. I think Nora was, but you
Running jump is your strength score if you can run. So
So this first one,
You could
you
run.
don't
all
have
of
to,
you but
don't have to
Nor.
roll as long as your strength is 10. Yeah.
What's your strength?
10.
What's your strength?
I'm a fly across.
10.
My strength.
Yeah.
is-
So all of you but Nor, this first one could running jump and jump across.
Yep.
It's really just
But that last one's gonna be a roll.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a roll for Nor.
Could I use a key point to do Step of the Wind to chain this jump sequence and just across?
Doesn't Step of the Wind like double your jump distance?
It does. So I'm just gonna.
Mad impressive. While we're all talking and strategizing.
I'm
You
gonna.
guys don't know shit!
I'm gonna full on like American Ninja Warrior this thing and just.
Everyone's like strategizing and he's just like
There it goes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The like prep it. Yeah.
Yep.
Heath,
Oh boy.
you hit that third rock.
Oh no. That's one less than we need.
Sorry, I meant third rock in the sequence. 1, 2, 3.
Oh
you
no.
hit this rock.
That's 2 less than we need.
That's 2.
And
Does it sploop?
it moves
Oh no.
underneath you. I need a dex save. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
It moves.
Like a magma. Sure.
Everybody's okay with 11?
Everyone's what?
Okay with 11 p.m.?
Here we go. Shitty initiative rolls.
Dex save.
Oh! Net 1. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Good night, you guys.
Dex save is pretty good.
Oh! Another net 1! What the fuck?
Nice reroll.
You're going last.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
This is just your initiative,
Stop rolling your-
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, it matters.
No, it
Do
matters.
not listen. That is the worst advice I've
I
ever
don't
heard of people.
understand those people. Like,
It so matters.
I'm not trying to insult, but like, I feel like initiative matters more than anything else.
If you roll that one on initiative, don't you
The
lose
only-
a turn?
No, you just go out.
The only thing that
Still.
matters
Still.
more than initiative is perception.
It also
so you can
depends on
see
who
the
you
threat
are.
before it's
It also
the threat.
depends on who you are.
But I can
Like,
save.
If I'm a caster, I'm like, I need to go
last
first.
in initiative.
If I'm a rogue,
That's
I'm like,
my
I need to go
not have a
first.
reroll on my dex save.
Well, I'm the only one rolling a dex
Yeah.
save.
Touche.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
really-
saying. I feel like it depends
that's a
on who
good
you
argument.
are.
Yeah.
Because, like, as a
He's got
rogue
good
or a
dex.
caster, I'm like, I need to go earlier in the thing.
18, by the way, on the dex save. 18.
Okay.
If you attune your new knife, you
I
have
did.
advantage.
That's why I rolled.
There you go.
Which are you going with? Are you?
18 is
one.
enough.
Do it.
So
Okay,
you do
cool.
not immediately
Okay.
spill
Not
into
gonna-
the lava. You manage, even though the rock shifts beneath you, to keep enough footing to get to the next rock.
So I'm here.
Yep.
And I assume I felt that. That was not.
Oh yeah, no. It felt like when you're like hopping stones in a river and like one of them looks more solid than it is and just like knocks over. But when you look back, what you see.
Yeah, tell them. Yeah, post
It
it.
wasn't a rock at all.
Not the picture in the
Was it
chat.
rock lobster? Yeah. Sorry.
Work. Everything's going slow because I still have all your items pulled up. I don't want to lose them. What you see, go ahead and roll me either a nature or a history check. Not you, buddy. Kazoon. see if he knows this.
Ooh.
He didn't hear me, did he?
Nope.
It's Kazun or
So I was rolling initiative.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I hadn't rolled. Because I just.
What you see
Oh.
behind you, Heath, is that.
I want to see what that is.
That is.
It's the fucking thingy for the beginning. I know what
I'm
these
so
are.
unhappy.
You're
I
so
use-
happy?
Unhappy.
Uh,
I used my
unappealing.
inspiration, which I used to find.
I was
but,
thinking like Witchlight, the rock thing that came to life, and I was like, this is gonna be a rock
It's 28.
thing.
no.
friend.
It's a what?
28.
28. Awesome. I believe you.
Boy, I know what these
Oh, never
are.
mind.
All right, Kazun, 28 initiative? Sick.
No,
Heath.
that's the
History.
Oh, history. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
initiative-
Kazun.
initiative is 19.
Initiative is 19. That makes more sense. I was like, how did he roll a 98 or a 28? This thing, you know, as you see it move and sort of rise up further from under his feet, is what's known as a roper. With a 28, which is very good, I think Kazun would know to immediately look up and around, because usually they hang like stalactites on the top of cave ceilings and drop down
Hanging
on
with
their
freaking
prey.
piercers too.
This is getting.
Heath!
I rolled.
Initiative!
And I will also yell, "Look up!" Also.
Look out.
Priya!
21.
21, let's go. Aoife!
I had a last minute change of heart. Whoa, worse!
Oh!
4.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. I'm so sorry.
I should have known better.
Harry, you got on that one? Buddy. Norm.
18.
Listen, you mean
18, let's go.
Getting it out of the back.
Rescue team. All the way back.
Yeah, fair enough.
This thing is so unappealing.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I hate this.
I love unappealing monstrous things. Alright, so this is our initiative order. This is not right. Ah, here we go. I have a new thing that I started. We've got Heath, Priya, Kazun, not Ankegs,
No.
Just what we
not.
need.
Nor,
Ethan.
Aoife,
So
And
I'll find
Hermit.
out backing up.
and the new thing that I started is if it's your turn,
Oh.
I'll put a little thing up so you can see it's your turn.
There you go.
So Heath, it is your turn first as this thing appears. If you want to, Kazun calls that out. If you want to look up,
I will look up. Unlike the people in the movie, don't look up.
then make me a quick perception check.
Okay. 12 plus 3, 15.
15, yeah. Ooh, let me see. Let me actually see.
Stealth of rock looking shit.
They do have like a lot of things like this. The ability false appearance.
Yeah, if they
Oh, yeah.
have a
So you
visual
look up and
indistinguishable
you
rock.
see stalactites up there, but whether they're ropers or not is completely indistinguishable.
I don't know what these things are anyways.
Yeah, fair point.
Never been around them. I'll look up. I mean, it's fucking rock. Okay. Now, would my Step of the Wind have dissipated, or would I still have it?
Great question. I'll say it's still in play
Okay,
for this round, for this turn.
gotcha. Was the roper the entire rock, or is
Yes.
there like? Okay.
No, I'm just using that to signify the rock coming up out.
Okay. And I think it's out of range, right, for me, even if I were to be
The
there.
punch?
If I were like here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to jump up on it.
Yeah.
Jump on it. Jump on it.
Particularly want it.
I almost gave you a grappling hook for your. I almost gave both. I was like, I had a grappling hook item that I considered giving both of you,
Mine is kind of.
but I didn't. I was like, well, now he's got flying boots, so he doesn't need that. But then I was like, but rope. Priya, you're on deck.
You know what? Because I'm just gonna be in the center of this rock here.
Okay.
I have a sling that I have just held on to for ages, and so I guess I'll just be like looking at the lava and being like, "Fuck it," and then just throw two slings at it.
Love that.
Which is just that. 30 feet. It is within 30 feet of me.
It is, for sure.
So I roll for the peg. Sling. And that one will do. I'm going to save that advantage. So that's a 9 to hit. I presume not.
That does not hit.
And that's a natural 1. Yeah. Okay, so.
Off to a great start.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been a while since I've used
Yeah, he's like, I haven't used the sling in a hot minute.
Fucking
I punch
forgot.
things.
The rocks are moving. There's lava literally 5 feet away from us.
Yeah, it's a little hot, a little sweaty, a little, you know, all that stuff. So I think I will do. Can I have that? And then I guess for bonus action, I'm going to use a key point to do patient defense and just
Smart.
It's funny.
hang out and defend patiently.
Yeah. Okay. Priya,
It is funny.
Alright.
your turn. Kazoon, you're on deck.
Alright, Twilight's 9 points of temp.
What's the range on that? Is it like
You're not in it.
Yeah,
It's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then spiritual weapons.
So
So
9
happy.
points.
Yeah.
That is keeping
9
me
points
alive.
of temporary.
Points. At the start of
Interface
everyone's
this.
turn. And
Thank
then
you.
You're gonna need
It's
it.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Make sure you put it on.
15.
The lava
Is that
makes it
15 is
probably
not
bad
hit.
if they're-
Or more
they're gonna
accurately,
I meant like
it
extended.
hits,
It could
and
be
this
worse.
thing,
Or more
it's
than-
like hitting stone.
Yeah.
What are you attacking from long range?
Stressful.
What are you?
Yeah.
well,
Attack.
just putting a spiritual weapon.
It's stressful because it's the case
Oh,
of what
gotcha,
we're about to be
gotcha.
walking
Right next to it.
Yeah.
So the spiritual weapon,
Battle.
your microphone
Lava everywhere.
hits it, but it's like it doesn't. It's hitting a rock and it just bounces off.
Alright
So
then.
that's something.
Okay.
Love that.
All right. Are you gonna move at all?
I think it's 10d10. We have resistance
no.
against 10d10 if we touch the lava.
Sure.
If I
I can
move,
survive
well,
Once.
Y'all don't have your stuff on yet.
10d10.
Whatever.
Hey.
All of us do.
He does.
Yeah.
He was talking a big game about how he has resistance.
How do you have
Well,
resistance?
We said that we had put on the.
Oh, he did.
Okay.
Nobody
you
else,
say that?
Nobody
I
else
would have
affirmatively
liked
declared.
to.
I was
but
asking if
I
we
did not
were to that
explicitly say
point,
that. Yeah.
but then I remember you said we didn't need it until we got to that door.
Yes, I did say that.
I did not explicitly say so, but I was thinking it. So.
Okay.
I
I
will
trust
say
you.
that.
If you want to put it on when you start getting uncomfortable, then
Yeah.
go for it.
I mean, because Heath can't really take more clothes off. I mean, he could, but like, you rolled up the pants.
He's like, I'm already in a sleeveless vest. What do you
Yeah,
do?
like
My
what
first
can
one
I
is the
do?
gym
I'll
thing.
try it. Yeah.
But I will run and jump to the first.
Okay. Someone please move Priya so she can get there.
No. Big sword, yeah. And then I'm assuming everyone kind of moves up, so then they're within my area.
We are at 10:30. Do we want to pause here and pick up next time? Or do we want to roll through?
I mean,
To
we're
11.
gonna be here for a bit, probably, right?
We'll stop at 11 regardless.
Yeah.
So that's up to you guys.
I kind of want to get home so I can draw the crests and stuff to use. Like that's my driving factor. But if we want to continue fighting, I'm also up for fighting. So.
I'm excited to get through the first. I would love to get through the first round.
At least, yeah.
So we're
Let's
established.
at least
Yeah,
get through the
let's
first
do
round.
First round and then cliffhanger.
And see where. Well,
where we
yeah.
are.
Hopefully not a cliffhanger.
Yeah, let's hopefully
Come on,
not
guys. This
cliffhanger.
is
Yeah. I
winner
will
mentality.
say-
Finish
I
this thing
will,
in
like,
one
I'm
round.
assuming everyone
Let's go.
kind of
This
saw-
singular thing that definitely does not have
You're
friends.
assuming everyone
Yeah.
else what?
They kind of saw that, like, I hit it, but it didn't. It,
Kind of bounced
Just
off.
What
Yeah.
did you use to hit it?
the spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon,
So-
celestial.
Yeah, so it basically
Switch
Yeah.
weapon is force damage.
it's force
Also,
damage.
remember I said we established that you can't walk into lava with this thing, like
Yeah,
Yes,
with your.
yes. You said
Yeah,
it was.
yes, correct.
You would be able to like take a little bit or something like that, but
Half
not.
No, I was like, you could
Yeah,
probably
so-
take a round before.
Half of catastrophic is,
Yes.
is still
Right.
off
Yeah.
fatal.
So
Yeah.
force damage does nothing. Just so you know.
We're alive.
It wasn't
Yeah, I
the.
don't think it was the damage.
Damage,
I think
you
it was
just
the
didn't
armor
hit it.
class.
I didn't hit it. Well, you
Yeah.
were just like, even if you had hit it, it didn't.
Oh no, I was just flavoring
Oh,
that it
okay.
wasn't like that. It wasn't. You
It took
missed
like a
it.
chance.
It's just
Okay.
That
very
was a
sturdy.
nine-
What did
that
you
was a
roll to hit?
19.
15.
15.
Okay.
15.
Like
Okay.
spell cards?
All right, that was Priya's turn.
Listen,
Yes.
Awesome.
got ideas.
Uh,
got ideas.
Kazoo.
Spiritual weapon is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm casting
Yeah.
fly.
this
Oh,
is
here's
the
one.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Here, buddy, I prepped for this.
Uh-huh.
You tell me how high you want to fly, but I've
This is
got.
so cool.
Honestly, it feels like a wise thing.
How high are the ceilings in here?
They're only like 20 feet
This
high.
is what your guy looks
Okay.
like?
I am flying
It's still
like
a tunnel,
Younger
you know.
versions.
This
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
I am flying like
I'm on these.
same level as the stone. I'm like 5 feet, so that
Okay.
I'm
Sure,
like
mine's
15 feet below the ceiling.
Okay, gotcha.
All that spells and everything. Oh, but
Okay, let me give you a
rolling effect is
smaller
impossible.
one.
I
That's
try a
all.
lot.
Okay.
I've got these.
My character's gonna be
Might as
heading
well
for you, I'm
use 'em.
sorry.
I had one that had like a little marker on it.
But I
where
would
you
pay
could
you
mark
to
where
do
the
that.
height
You do
was.
that.
Right, I
Nice,
love
and I
those, but they're
dropped it
never
right.
If I can,
stable.
I'll do
That's the
it. Yeah, sure,
thing.
but-
Okay.
You get it.
I was right here. 5, 10,
These are so modular that I really like them.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Are you dashing?
50, 55, 60. I have a 60-foot fly speed.
Oh, that's not so nice. I'm so, I'm
yeah.
so,
But I am going to
walking
dash.
speed is 25.
This was great.
Yeah.
This is a wisdom, quite
I'm used to
honestly.
having to like.
Slow boy.
Let me see.
So you just find
Finally.
So I specifically kept like a good,
Yeah, I saw
a
that.
good
I
berth
saw that.
around that dude. I think they have like 10-foot reach.
Which I feel like Kazoon would know and would yell.
Yeah, like I would be like, keep your distance. They're going to grab you. They have long rope arms.
As he says
As
that,
I-
you
as
see
I,
like
fly like
segments
a
of the
wide
stone
bird.
click out, and it's like
Kazoon, how is there yet another creature down here that you did not tell us about?
I'm just waiting for fire snakes to pop out somewhere.
That was
Yeah.
quite enough of that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Point
I
has been
literally
made.
have a swarm of fire snakes prepped.
No!
You showed me all the feelings that need to be given.
I was like, y'all aren't getting out of here without some fire snakes, okay?
He's telling us about it now, so
That was
just
Kazoo. North,
shut it and deal with it.
your turn.
Okay,
I'm like, F that. I'm getting across.
That's such a valid take.
oh, to fly or not to fly.
So, real quick, clarify for me who put on their armor and or Iron Stone.
No.
I have my stone.
Just
on.
these two. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
No, I knew I had.
Also
not.
no.
I had decided not to.
Tracklacking.
Fine, just don't fall in the lava. It's chill. Also, falling in the lava's not gonna, the armor's not gonna save you.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So let's see.
Oh yeah, I should have like. It's gonna be harder. I was about to say it's gonna be hard. I didn't think of this.
Well, Priya and no.
I'm assuming y'all aren't gonna end up in lava. If you end up in lava, it's gonna be harder to get out with heavy plates.
Listen,
That's all
none
I'm
of us
saying.
are planning to go.
That's
into the
exactly,
lava.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I didn't think of
But
that.
the fact that the lava is there means that
Yes,
we have
that
to
we have to
entertain
address.
what will
I am
happen.
with you. That's why I just went through the
It's
same
elephant
thing.
in the room.
Chekhov's lava,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. The people who have armor right now are not wearing it, so the armor would be the
Right.
back holding right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the things I was clarifying.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Check off some lava.
Nor is going
Hopefully
to
not.
scoot back and over. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Just a little ways away. Bonus action hex to the roper.
Oh hell yeah!
And then he's gonna Eldritch Blast. Disadvantage on strength. The only thing that makes sense.
Probably.
Yep. It's the only thing that ever makes sense.
I know.
What?
We should make a homebrew hex. That's better.
There's gotta be
I'll make it. Drop a hat. I'm
Just make it the
waiting to
2024
make
version.
improved
Like it makes
text.
the one major change it always needed. Like it also applies to saving throws in the 2024
Wait,
version.
for real?
Really?
Oh,
okay. Hell yeah. Nice.
I still think strength is
Top.
good for this though, because it's gonna be grapple checks.
True. Okay. Well, maybe a little more relevant here.
No.
Sure.
Oh, that was very.
Dude, wow, he managed to not hit
I know.
any of
That
them.
was
He knows now. He knows he's not supposed to touch the minis. Like it used to be that he would come up and knock them around, and now even if I leave the room and he's like in overnight, he doesn't knock them over.
Smart boy.
22 to hit for the first Eldritch
Ooh,
Blast.
let's go. That hits.
Where's the dog?
And
Here's the dog.
24 to hit for the second Eldritch
Both
Blast.
hit. Let's go.
Okay, so raw damage for the first one, 9, plus raw damage for the second one, 9,
Nice.
plus the hex damage, which is...
Would Kazu know if these things can move around?
Yeah, they move. They're slow. But they move.
1d6, which is 5. So 9 plus 9, 18 plus 5, 23, plus Genie's Wrath, which is an extra 3 damage, so 26.
I already did the 9 and 9. What were the other ones? Sorry.
9 blast, 9
You know what?
blast.
No, you said 23 or 26.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna heal and then go back.
No, it's good.
Do
5, 5 hex, 3 Genie's Wrath.
Okay, 9, 9, 5, and 3. That's not. Yeah, 26. Okay. Yeah. So 26 points of damage in one round from Nor. Epic. They're just like puffs of stone as he Eldritch blasts into these things, and it turns, and basically like the eye and maw had been turned over towards Heath, but it turns to you guys now, and you see its face and form.
I hate that Kazoon. He's gonna move the remainder of his 30 feet
I love North so much.
away.
Away! Amazing! That
Away
was
from the lava.
Nor. It is the Roper's turn.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Ah.
I love how excited you are about Snorball.
He already sent me a whole bunch of stuff to look over the Lord.
I fucking told you I was neck deep in that shit.
Yeah.
I even have how it's
Yo.
organized and shit. Like,
That's concerning.
What?
This. She
I
was
need
just
my
realizing
little.
what ropers
I
can
need
do.
like a teacher like thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a
Or,
teacher.
or like
yeah,
a
like the war
I
game.
or like a
have a-
dealer's like parquet,
Yes,
like
I want
little.
that so badly.
Croupiers.
Thank you.
If you'd like us to move something, just let us know.
All right, so Nor hit it.
And then immediately cowered. Yes. Ugh.
You guys and the noises, man.
I mean, technically, it would still have gotten a opportunity attack against you. I'm just now realizing.
Does it have that?
Yeah, because you
great
went.
range?
You were like here.
What's this thing's range?
Yeah, I think so.
That is long range.
Even if you count this, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's not nearly long enough.
It's
I thought they had a 10-foot range.
What?
Hey, we're learning today.
I guess they ain't called like long.
All right,
long
so
arms.
we got one coming at Priya, one coming at Heath, one coming at Kazoon, who flew past it.
Do you want to do the opportunity attack too?
5, 10. I am gonna do that. I appreciate that. 5.
Good lord.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna do an opportunity attack against you real quick.
Luckily, I got my.
It's an 11.
armor.
It's an 11.
That's not even close.
I think, though, what everyone will see is that even though Kazoon, like, took a wide berth around
it
this
didn't
thing,
matter.
one of the tentacles on it, like, lashes all the way out 25 feet to where he was and still snaps at him. Alright, so we've got, so not at you then, because it already made an attack at you. It's going to be 1, 2, 3... You two, roll me a d20.
The two of us?
You two.
Wow.
Yep. One attack coming at
15.
Heath.
Just flat roll?
Just flat roll.
15.
Only 10 to hit.
For me?
Yep.
I didn't even know I rolled that. Yeah, it's not gonna hit me.
24.
I'm just enjoying my cookie.
Roll 24 to hit you. What'd you guys roll?
15.
3.
All right. One coming at Flint. 11. That does not hit you, right? And the last one at Nor for 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nor, you're like, I'm gonna pull back all the way back here, and you are flabbergasted to see one of its 4 tentacles that lash out all at the same time snap around Aoife to come for you that hurt it. Even
like
you're
a
45
60-foot
feet
range.
away. He's 45 feet away.
God.
So it manages to hit both of you.
Doesn't even matter that I got to the other side. Okay.
You are immediately grappled. Escape DC is 15.
Mm-hmm.
You are currently then restrained, which means your speed is 0. Your attacks have attacks against you have advantage. Your attacks have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Yeah.
And
What
it
am
is
I
going
rolling?
to
What am I rolling? You said roll.
if you want to try to escape,
Okay.
you're gonna make a DC 15 athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
But you can't do that until your turn.
Okay.
You guys lurch as it snags you forward and reels you in where it is.
Alright.
Oh boy.
All the way in.
25 feet is how far it can bring you. So let's see where that lands you.
Great.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's you, buddy.
Okay.
Luckily,
Thank
you
you.
are pulled onto rock.
Hopefully it's a rock. For now.
No, don't even say that.
5, 10.
It didn't feel like it.
15. You are pulled into the lava.
Oh, goody.
So Priya is pulled like up to where this thing is.
You were not wearing the armor, right?
It doesn't matter. It wouldn't help.
It has some.
Game over.
And everybody dies.
Well, if you're in the
Come on.
lava, that's
Yeah.
not good.
No.
It is going to make a bite attack on you.
Oh, good.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
20 hits?
Yeah.
Wow.
It won't when you're wearing your armor.
I clicked the armor. It didn't make my armor class go up at all because I already have the bonus for armor. Of a 19.
Your base armor right now, I looked at your AC. Your base armor right now is 16, plus 1 for your cloak, plus 2 for your shield. If your base armor is raised to 18, plus 1 plus 2 will be 21. in the future, which you don't have that on right now.
Right.
But in the future, you're
That's
AC
why I
will be
didn't put it on
21.
because I clicked on it and it didn't change.
I don't. We'll have to
It
look
won't
into
until
that.
you equip it and it changes.
And
Does
the
it require
tuner.
tuning?
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
But you didn't put it on, so it's not right now anyway. But your AC will be 21. Okay.
Change my AC. I wouldn't think about it.
Priya, you take 26 points of piercing damage as this thing basically pulls you into its mouth and just like chomps down into you.
Hey, if she's in its mouth, it means she's out of lava.
That is true.
Yeah.
That damage is less damage than 10d10 or whatever the lava is.
Also, you added your temp HP.
Yeah, 9 points.
Yeah.
So you're only 17 now.
Yeah, so you are actually probably fortunate to be in its mouth right now instead of down in the lava.
Yes.
But that is still a hard chunk of
Right now,
health.
put together.
Okay.
All right, that is the Roper's turn. Aoife.
Okay, I am going to cast Conjure Animals.
Woo!
I'm going to.
So I'm like, I'm glad I rolled 1.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm glad
I'm going to summon 2 giant vultures.
Very cool.
Fluffy white birds.
Vultures.
Would you define vultures as fluffy?
Why
Kind
not?
of they do have those fluffy tuftsness.
They do, yeah.
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flying
And
around dead things, you know.
They have like fluffy neck tufts.
There are so many vultures at where I work.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sad.
Every time I take out the trash, there's like 20 to 30 of them just hanging out by the dumpsters.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Okay, I'm going to. That's 60 feet. Okay, great. I'm going to
Here's
have.
an owl for a vulture.
Thank you.
No.
I'm going to have one of them attack the tentacle that is
Nice.
grappling Nor.
And how
Very
many you can
nice.
summon? 2.
Do you need another flying creature?
Yes, please.
This one is less cute,
Okay.
but probably more vulturous.
More vulturous.
Is that the elf from Death Note?
And then
Oh, we.
Bagheera, down. No, sir.
let's see. Okay, well, first things first. They get advantage. They have pack tactics,
Yes.
so they get advantage on melee attacks when they are within 5 feet of one another. Would that apply to the attack on Nor's, the tentacle holding Nor? Or is that a different?
If they're within 5 feet of each other, yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely, they get that.
Okay. Then am I just rolling a melee attack?
Yes, at advantage.
Okay. One of those was a 1. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits. Let's go.
Great.
The tentacles themselves only have 10 hit points.
Great. Okay.
And how many tentacles are
Well,
that
four.
creature has?
4.
It currently has 4 out.
Currently, yes. Wow. Okay.
That is for its first hit. That is 6 damage.
Let's go.
And then it has multi-attack. That is a 19 to hit.
Right.
That does not hit.
Oopsie.
Okay, sir.
Sit on the throne.
20. See.
Okay. So am I correct in assuming that the tentacle stretches all the way from the creature to Nor?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna say my second vulture does the same thing. Awesome, right next to it.
At advantage. Let's go pack tactics. You know what has that?
That's 8.
Lots of
Yeah, that's an
zombies.
18 to hit.
18 does not hit. It is a beefy boy. No, sir.
That's another 19. So no.
It's not
Okay.
hit. Oh, damn it. They're like clawing down into this thing, but it's made of rock, so it's just
Yeah.
not getting into whatever the flesh element of this creature
Okay.
is.
It's chill.
Okay.
No.
I am going to bonus action wild shape also into the same kind of bird that they are.
Oh, very cool! Let me conjure birds and then join them!
And I am going to go right here and do the same shit.
Well,
We're really going to try to get Nor out of this while he is on stable land.
This can be your other vulture and you can be the cute owl.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
If you want. You can be Aoife too. Obviously.
Okay. Alright. Let's see if we have a turn luck this time. No. That first one misses. It's a 19.
Man! Such good rolls and just one below.
Okay.
When it gets to be my turn again, I can throw some magic missiles at it too. So they are guaranteed.
No one has Shackles of Blasphemy, do they?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
It's something one of my other my nature cleric and one of my other campaigns uses all the time, and it brings the enemy's AC down by 2, and it's just automatic. There's no save, there's no attack roll. It's
Oh,
just
super helpful.
Shackles of Blasphemy.
Huh.
It's just your AC's lower now.
A spell or a channel divinity?
I think it's a spell, but feel free to check it. Is that your full turn?
That's my full turn.
All right. We are on to Herme. You ready, my bud?
Yes.
All right. Wait, are we on to Herme?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are.
I'll get my bow and then aim into eye, and then just throw some arrows first.
Okay. Remember that you have flying boots.
Yeah, I'm not flying right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might consider it.
Does he have to activate flying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it an action?
Yeah, I think so.
How long does it last? 1 minute?
4 hours.
4, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna. 18
18
to
doesn't
eye.
hit.
Okay.
It's like you hit it, but it just your arrow just splinters and cracks off in another direction.
From the eye.
From I see. Then you hit right
Probably
next to
right
its
next
eye.
to it, yeah.
It's like
That-
gets a
that
splinter
might
in
be
its
more.
eye, and it's like, but it doesn't get fully in there. Great called shot though.
I'm gonna use my. Oh, I can do. Where's that extra attack come from?
Probably
Isn't
your
it-
level up.
Yeah, I believe so. It's like make 2 attacks on an action. So
Yeah.
I can.
You have two
Yeah.
attacks
Okay.
now.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go, fighters! It's so great to have 2 attacks.
For the record,
Oh,
Nat
Jesus.
1, bro!
Can I get another die?
Is that
I net 20?
Here,
You saved your dice reroll.
I'm just. That's what I'm gonna use.
Oh, you were just switching the. Okay. You,
Hilarious.
okay.
Yeah,
That's my
instead of
favorite
using the goddamn metal
Yeah,
die that you
exactly.
keep using, it's
Net 20. Thank
Yay!
Oh,
That's the first one.
epic!
favorite dice.
That was
I
so
might
sick.
use it for the next attack as well.
Okay, since you said that you were aiming for its eye, I'm gonna give you a choice to either do the regular double damage for
That
the
makes
nat
sense.
20,
Yeah.
or regular damage and permanently blinded.
Does it have more than one eye?
Regular damage permanent.
No, it
Of
only
course.
has
Disadvantage.
I would have.
It has
it would
disadvantage
give
on
us
all
disadvantage
attacks,
on
and
any
your
attacks.
attacks have advantage.
Yeah.
Because it's only got the one big eye, and you said you were aiming for the eye. So,
That's what I'm
with the
trying
nat
to do.
20, if you want to do that instead.
Yeah.
All right.
Regular
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Way to go, Herme.
D8.
This is only because you said you were aiming specifically for the eye.
Nice.
This is why we describe our attacks.
Right, this is why.
This is why we form deep bonds with our dice.
It's 9 damage for first one. I
Okay.
need it for the next attack.
Yeah, by all means.
That I need it.
Heck yeah, I got an action search there. Hold on.
Hell yeah, you do.
Nice.
Hell
Mine as
yeah, you
well.
do. So the first one splitters off and it's kind of blinking and it looks back at you with its one big eye just in time for the second arrow to directly into, and it, and all of its tentacles start like oscillating, and you two are getting like whacked up and down.
Alright, you have advantage on your action surge attacks now because it's
Because it's blinded.
So advantage.
Okay.
So yeah,
So hold on.
your
this
next
is-
two attacks have advantage.
Okay, so I use my first attack and then I got another attack for my regular turn. Okay,
Yeah,
my
and then now you
surge,
action surge,
yeah.
you get 2 more
I'm
attacks.
coming back.
But those
And
attacks
those two
are
attacks have
advantage.
advantage.
Okay,
Yep.
great. For the second one, I rolled 10.
But did you roll at an advantage?
No, not
Alright,
yet. Okay.
so roll again.
Okay. So can I get another one?
Absolutely.
So this is my action surge first attack
Okay.
on advantage. Let's see. 8. No.
Okay.
It's 10 and then.
You wanna trade for a third?
Let's keep trying.
So this is my second
Time out.
attack
Better choose
on
you.
action surge.
Maybe we need it in the box.
Nope.
Maybe
Listen, I gave you
Maybe
a
I'm
20.
in the box there.
Another net 20. Thank you so
Yay!
much.
Yay!
Another net 20. Okay, here we go.
Double the
We
damage!
might have dealt with this.
That's
You're
sick!
also
That's
rogue,
sick!
aren't you?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, sneak attack this.
He has one level.
I don't think he's.
No, I do have a
rogue.
sneak attack.
Yeah, well,
I
I
do.
do.
But
Do your
it's,
sneak
is it,
I think he took
It's-
Well,
two
you have
levels
advantage.
for
Set
it.
advantage to do your sneak
You
attack
get
now.
your sneak attack bonus.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
I
double
was
the
like
sneak
that.
attack
I'm
dice.
just right in front of it, so I don't think it's. But I
It
can.
doesn't matter where you are. You have
Yeah, you have advantage.
Oh, somebody's
Mechanically,
there, yeah.
if you have advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
I
then
do
you have
an
sneak
advantage
attack.
on that.
Plus, thematically, you did just blind it.
You only have one level in rogue. Are you sure you have sneak attack?
I believe I do, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
they get it.
comes
I'm
in
double
the
checking,
vial.
but you're good.
That's the main.
The big thing from level 2 is the cunning
It's
action.
another.
Oh yeah, he's got it. It's just 1d6, but still.
And you get to double it since it's a nat 20.
Oh, this is not. Where's my d6? I rolled it. Okay, right here. I rolled d8. So that's 9. So do I run?
9 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should it be 18, or do you want me to roll something?
You can do either one. You either roll
18.
you
I'll
either
take
roll
18.
double dice or
Yeah,
just double the
I'll
amount.
take
Okay.
18.
Yeah. Awesome. It goes from like you guys trying to chip away at this and it just being stone and nobody getting to getting through it, except for Noor's Eldritch Blast doing a couple good hits to Hermit really doing like one assessing shot. Right, where it's like I gotta, you know, one test shot and then okay, I've got it now, and just eviscerates this thing with the next 3. The first one takes it in the eye and it's shrieking and bleeding
all the
and like
fleshy bits.
and up and whacking these two up and down, and then the last one there was a crack that his first arrow made in the stone that didn't get through to the flesh, but the last arrow that he sends gets through that same crack further into the flesh of it, and it screams and bleeds out that as well. So it's looking a lot worse than it was at the beginning of that turn.
Okay, for reference, these vultures are size large, so we're gonna one of them is gonna be trying to catch you next turn.
Okay.
These are large.
They're large.
That was your full turn, Finn? You gonna move?
I don't know.
It's not dead yet, though, right?
I'll stay there. Yeah. I'll stay back.
Okay. Great. What was I gonna say? I wasn't gonna say anything. Then Heath's turn.
It is 11 o'clock.
Okay.
I just blocked.
Alright, that was the full round. We're back at the top of the round at Heath's turn.
Uh-oh.
Finn has the roper on the ropes.
There you go, then.
Is he good?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
If
You
you-
said aw in a way that made me very scared.
you took a little tumble.
Took a little tumble
Tumble
off the cliff.
Are you?
Pictures?
Huh? Oh, yeah,
I got one. Yeah, we're good.
And we will pick up there next session
Okay.
on Titans Rising.
Very worried about Priya right now.
Yes. Very.
I do not have anything to help her. I do not like when I don't have a spell to help.
I
I have
trust
some
you
big ass
guys.
birds. I have some big ass birds.
It's
Yes.
like, I trust you guys.
Let's go
I
for it.
feel the
Let's
thing.
go
Y'all
for
are
it.
in charge of the rest of it.
damage.
I'm very glad I gave Finn boots of flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
Aren't you? That was such a good play, man. It really was. When you said that, I was like, yeah, that's
I
so
was-
smart.
I was planning to roll like D20 for the first time I'm using it, but I wasn't expect that condition like that, Matt.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
roll that
fair enough.
D20.
Well, this is what the
But I
terrain
still
right
wanna-
around, especially as you get closer to Ignixara, this is what the tunnels are like. Instead of running into segments of water, you're running into segments of lava. This used to be a solid path here, but now it's broken stone because of the earthquakes. Well, I hope you all had fun.
Yeah,
I certainly had
absolutely.
fun playing with you guys. I've missed you terribly.
Same.
Yes. I can't tell you the joy it brings me to see you out in your, bless Yume and all her creations garb and the stickers. Can I look at this again?
Yeah.
Guys, you got all of them.
That's
You
awesome.
got the game name and
I freaking put my true rune on upside down by accident.
Oh, did you? I see that. I'll order you another one if you want.
Ooh,
I know they
this
tear
question.
easily. Oh, I love it so much.
That's so cool, right?
It's so cool, man. If y'all have anything else you want me to make, let me know. I love this. I was so proud of how the Zimzimian's Ways
Yeah.
of Wonders, Worries, and Why Nots came out.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Enjoy.
Right? And the joy is the point.
Michelle, can you toss some of that trash?
Oh, well.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Guys, we have like a whole section that's gonna just be lava everywhere coming up.
Yes.
Good night.